I am glad to finally be DMing these assholes once again.
Assholes!
Asshole!
Yeah, have you seen yourselves? Anyway,
Go!
so last time on Shadowbrooke, and this is a couple weeks ago, so you guys can feel free to ask me any clarifying questions on what happened. Last time on Shadowbrooke, you guys went off in search of Arya Treleth, the Azamar daughter of your friendly local innkeeper, Valent. You managed to track her through using some like bloodhound level scent shit and, having Molly literally polymorph into a dog to get you there.
Bark, bitch.
Classic.
Back, bitch. You guys managed to murk a feral werewolf who was surprisingly intelligent in terms of tactics until he just ended up fucking mauling people. And finally,
You could say her name. It's Molly.
well, yeah, but mauling Molly didn't sound very good in my head, so I didn't say it.
Molly.
Molly.
So
I love that show.
at the very end, you guys came to a slight gap in the trees, and you saw a gate with a big placard over front saying, "Welcome to Pleasant Valley." Let me just put on some music.
Would you say that the air is pleasant?
Yeah, what's
Would
it smell like?
pleasant?
It smells woodsy, like not necessarily pleasant unless you're into that sort of thing, but just like, oh, this place smells natural. It's
Does it smell like home?
yeah, it does smell a little like home for you, Molly. Not like all the way
What does it
there,
smell
but
like?
it's close. It's close.
Smells woodsy out here.
Smells like berries.
It kind of smells pleasant.
So, are any of y'all doing anything now that you've seen the sign? Past it, there is a rather rough-looking, like, wooden wall erected around this very, very small grouping of houses and buildings. And there is a figure standing, like, a good ways past the gate, just sort of like... You think sticking around there, like, in armor, holding himself up against a pike, but it's a bit far.
Okay. So I'm gonna be the first one to point it out because it feels like it's something I should do. Why is it like pleasant? What was it? Pleasant? What?
Pleasant Valley.
Pleasant Valley, Shadowbrooke, Potato Patata.
Why don't you point that out? It's rather peculiar.
She's doing like little hand gestures.
Just like,
Wait. I know exactly which gif I need to go find.
Coincidence? I think not!
It's an interesting theory, but let's gather more evidence before we cement it.
That is unfortunately just a game theory.
It is unfortunately just a game theory.
Thank you for doing it in
what?
your character voice.
You don't know MatPat, Molly?
Oh, Lucia would definitely watch Mad
What?
I choked on my fucking drink. Oh my god.
Should watch MatPat and Super Mega.
God. You watch this. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I love my funky blonde boys. Just doing what blonde boys
Alicia's
do.
just that chaotic.
See,
Molly would watch the Super Mega as well. But
Oh,
she would
God.
fucking loathe
Yeah.
map. Also, this is the dance that Molly was doing.
Mm.
Yes, yes. Let me put that in the stream chat.
What the fuck is that?
It's the bard from Wandersong.
Yeah, from Wondersong.
Mm.
Because that little
He has a
that funky little
variety of
bitch
dances.
dances all the time.
Oh yeah, that musical game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, memeing aside, you guys are standing in front of this gate. There is a humanoid figure standing with a pike in what seems to be armor, ways up the path, and that is currently the state of things.
Hmm.
What do you do?
Molly can't transform into a dog, right?
You have already used both of your wild shapes for the day. And you're also
And
not
she is
feeling
bloody.
great.
I mean, I'm not totally help, but yeah, she's probably looks bloodied.
Yeah, you're like your traveling clothes, not looking great, B.
Lucy is suffering.
Just looks at everyone. You think I get petty points?
Well, regardless, we might need somewhere to stay for a night. Is it night? I can't tell. It's night
It
or not.
is. It is getting on in the day. It's probably about like 4 p.m. I want to say.
Okay. Granted, we'll have to be careful, but it's probably going to be the safest place for a good while. I mean, safest, quote unquote.
Hopefully. And I need a rest before I get back into a dog form to figure out where our friend is.
Yes. Also, before we enter on, we should probably have an alias for our friend, just in case, because I don't think we went over that.
Which friend are you
Oh.
referring to?
Arya.
Aria, yeah.
Hmm.
Melody?
Melody.
Bit on the nose there, don't you think?
It helps.
I was about to say Era, but that's a lot better.
Alright. So Remio will approach the, I guess, the guard?
That is what it seems to be. You get closer. You start traveling to like 90 or so feet up the path towards this dude. And once you get close enough, you see the armor is seemingly like plate mail, but it's dull enough that it didn't like let off a shine in the sun. So that's why it was kind of hard to pick out. It is rusted in places, and the guy wearing it appears to be a pretty old-looking human man with like a big fucking gray stringy beard and a Sele helmet. And the thing you notice most is that he is leaning pretty heavily on his pike, which is, you know, like planted back first on the ground. And his eyes are closed. And as you get a little closer, you can hear.
I see he's sleeping. Shouldn't give him a heart attack, should we?
Well, as long as you don't be loud. Excuse me, sir? Remio, like, just at first, like, just gets a little closer, like, saying it as softly as he can, but, like, enough so that you can hear, that the old man can hear him.
Hello there.
Good afternoon.
And he kind of slowly opens his eyes and blinks the groggy sleep out of him. Hello there. Who are you?
Yes, my name is Morrison, and these are my compatriots here. May I ask where exactly, what exactly this place is?
And he kind of takes a look around his surroundings. Pleasant Valley. Are you new here?
Yes, we're just near travelers.
And he kind of straightens himself up and knocks on his chest, coughs a little bit. Right. Well, welcome to Humble Town. If you're looking to stay the night, I could direct you to where you might be able to do so.
That'd be really nice.
Yes. Hold on.
Do you think there's a doctor in town too?
Oh dear. I am unsure. You may be able to ask around. Not very many people in town these days.
Oh, is everything all right?
Oh, everything's perfectly fine. Just, well, something of a retirement community.
Oh,
The name makes sense then.
Anyhow, and he brings his pike up to point towards a building that is kind of like up a wooden ramp. This one, to be precise. You can head over there. Ysolda will get you sorted out.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
yeah.
And he stands back, getting back to attention. Let you guys pass.
Thank you. She like
Have a
waves at him
pleasant
as she.
evening.
Gives a nod of his head.
Thank you.
So you guys head up to this other building?
Yes.
No.
No, we leave. We go somewhere else entirely.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing.
Okay, so you guys head inside. It's got like some stone foundations along this rock that it's set upon, but this place is very clearly mostly made out of wood. It's kind of got this nice log cabin-y feel as you step inside, and as you do so, you see a very small little like lobby area, basically. No chairs or anything, but there is a desk with a set of cubby holes on the wall behind it, kind of like a post office or a hotel front desk would have for keys and shit. And in behind the desk is a hunched over, white-haired old woman. Maybe like 5 foot even with the hunch. Like, she is clearly pretty damn old. And as you guys enter, she kind of shuffles around to turn towards you. Oh, hello there!
Hello.
Hello.
I haven't seen you in town before. Can I help you?
Yes. I was curious on if you had any open rooms. We could possibly stay for the night.
Oh, of course. We don't get too many travelers, but I can set you up with a room just fine. Before you do, we like to keep logs of everyone who passes through. Could you give me your names?
Yes. I'm Morrison.
And she opens this like big leather-bound tome on the desk and starts flipping through the pages until she gets to a blank one. Morrison. All right, and you, ma'am? And she points towards Vanessa.
Ellen.
I'm sorry, dear. Could you speak up a little bit? My hearing's gone. Just a bit at my old age.
It's no problem. Ellen.
Edlin.
Mm.
Okay. How do you spell that?
How do you spell it?
E-D-L-I-N.
Way to sell the disguise.
E-T-L-I-N?
Y-N.
Oh. And she fumbles around beneath the counter for a minute and gets out an eraser and takes it and rubs it against the page and then corrects her mistake. Edlin, thank you.
Yes.
And you, dear? And she points at Molly.
I'm Kiara. K-E-A-I-R-A.
K-E-A-I-R-A?
Mm-hmm. I-R-A.
Alright. And you, sir? And, she points towards Nothus.
I'm Annalore, and Nothus will give the spelling for that in Elvish.
I'm sorry?
We just spell it A-N-A-L-O-R.
Oh, okay. A-N-A-L...
She kind of gives Nothus a look of bro.
And you? And finally she gets to Lucia.
It was Lily.
My name's Lily.
Lily. Oh, that's such a sweet name for a sweet-looking girl. Alright, Lily. That is spelled like the flower, right?
Actually, it's spelled like
Oh my god.
P-E-G-L-E.
I hate you.
It's English.
I'm sorry, could you run that one by me? Just one more time.
Sure. Anyone want to stop her before she tries to fuck it up?
Coralon, give me strength.
It's like the flower. Our friend Lily is a bit intoxicated.
Oh,
Excuse her.
it's perfectly alright. Terrible thing these days. Can't even spell their own names.
You know, you guys remind me of my dad.
Oh, that's so sweet. But assuming he was particularly...
He's really
nice.
great
Oh,
and sweet.
That's so sweet of you. Anyhow, will you be needing multiple rooms?
Please.
Molly was about to say no.
It's just yes.
Here. And she does that old woman shuffle to turn around again towards the cubby holes. Alright. Looks like... Yep, all 3 rooms are available. I'm not exactly sure who would like to room with who, but each one has 2 beds. And she takes down a set of 3 keys and lays them on the desk in front of you.
Who's bunking with who?
Slumber party, slumber party, slumber party.
Molly grabs one and looks at everyone sparkly eyes. Just...
Vanessa grabs the key.
Alright, Vanessa gets one.
Remiel will get a key.
Alright, so who wants to room with Remiel, Vanessa, or Molly? Lucia, who are you rooming with?
No, there's only 3 rooms.
Aside from Bagul.
Molly, we were bunking up.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yes, Chaos Twins. Okay.
Chaos, we're doing the. It's a spooky month.
Yes, it's spooky month.
Just in the entranceway of the door. It's the third one, the super fast one,
Yeah.
in the portrait wall.
Okay.
Hold on,
Okay.
wait. Vanessa quietly thanks God.
Nothis, would you like to bunk with Remiel or Vanessa?
I think Nothis is gonna bunk with Vanessa.
Alright.
That's on you, Kimasabe. Alright, so with that, Ysolda just gives y'all a little wave. Well, they're right upstairs. I'm sure you can find which keys goes to which rooms. If you need anything, I'll be right here.
Thank you very much.
Of course, dear.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Oh, and I should mention, if you five need breakfast, I can cook you up something tomorrow.
Did you say breakfast? What you got?
We'll have
I
breakfast
think you
tomorrow.
already take your
That sounds wonderful. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you guys are let to. You guys are left to go up to your rooms. They're
Guess Remiel.
pretty damn simple.
Remiel gets to sleep all by himself.
Remiel's by himself.
It's alright,
He's got a
Balo.
sword with him. He's got a sword.
He tucks it in the other bed.
No, it's got jammies.
Oh my god, it's got jammies! It's got a
It's got
night sheet.
jammies. He kisses it goodnight. Brings it a bedtime story, gets it a warm glass of milk. It's all good.
Oh my lord.
Good
No,
night, girl.
Good night,
It's a
girl.
warm
I'll
glass
see you
of-
tomorrow.
instead of a warm glass of milk, it's just a warm glass of polish on the side of the bed.
Aw.
It's essentially a hot glass of oil.
There.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ew.
What else do you think he uses Hellish Rebuke
You
for?
drinking it? What do you mean, ew?
Alright. So, I don't want to, like, touch on this for too long, but I do want to ask, how do the roomie situations work out?
Oh god.
Molly and Lucia, how does that go?
Lucia gets to witness Molly run around on all fours up the bed.
I feel like she's probably just, like, fucking running in circles on
Yeah,
the
no-
bed.
You know what?
God.
You know what? It makes sense. Cause what was it? During Lucia's intro, doesn't she like sleep in a tree? In Lucia's intro, isn't she sleeping in a tree at one point? On like a branch?
She was not sleeping in a tree, but she was trying to, like, climb a tree to get a quail egg at one point.
Oh right.
Yeah.
But Lucia is just like she just crawls to bed and just takes care of Bagul.
Oh,
Brushes his skills.
Bagul,
He's a little
while usually he gets a little growly at that, he's okay with it today.
He's a little dirty.
He's a little grody. He's a little nasty boy.
Little nasty boy.
He's a
He
little
gets-
nasty sewage boy.
He gets washed with like a rough, like not rough, but like those little brushes.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
she brushes.
that's kind of the equivalent to petting for him. It's just like, yes.
Yeah.
I will say Molly will mess up her bed so that it feels a little bit more natural, but she will go bother Remiel to say goodnight and then go back to bed.
Aw, that's sweet.
Aw, nice.
How
Remiel is
does
just-
how does the Nothis and Vanessa pair up go?
Nothis's strongest attempts at friendship are just him trying to offer random beauty products to people like some sort of terrible Avon salesman.
Oh my god! Do they just generate out of the ether whenever he walks by?
Try our Christmas lotion.
Because you're looking extra ashy today. Damn.
Are you ready to
smells
jingle
like
your
peppermint.
bells?
Lisa, I almost spat coffee.
Vanessa's gonna keep like politely declining. She's like, it's not my thing.
It's voiced by Carlon himself.
Meanwhile, the Boggle occasionally just like comes into your room and just sort of paces around a bit and leaves. Because that's just kind of the guy he is. You know, just just tracking ink all over the fucking place.
Gotta love Benry.
Good.
Gotta love Benry Inker. So, the next morning, because I'm assuming you guys do turn in for the night.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, all Remula gets is a knock on the door, a good night, a headbutt, and then she leaves. Not a hard one. Not a hard one. Just like she's wrapped up in a fucking blanket. She's not gonna undo it. She's just like,
No.
and then leaves.
Yeah.
She's probably done this to Maple.
Remy will give her a little pat on the head.
Well, the good news is, with a long rest, you guys are now at full health again. You guys can
Yay.
set that back up, and if you could also edit your tokens on this map to reflect that, that would be amazing.
I can't edit this token.
Gosh diddly fucking darn it.
I also can't edit this token.
I probably can't edit this token.
Raccoon
Yeah,
noises. Vanessa.
You know, I had the realization, a horrible realization.
Jizz.
Novice.
Huh?
If you could convince Benry to hang out with Molly, Molly would take him for the night.
Oh my god. New mission.
Molly would absolutely. This does mean you have to befriend her, but she would absolutely take Benry for the night as a cuddle buddy. She doesn't mind it.
Paid babysitting day.
Molly collects all the fucking helpers.
Well, no, she would take Bagul because Bagul seems very much like Lucia.
Hmm.
And what's the name of the Nightcrawler again?
Isn't Harsha?
Harshafan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler.
Alright, you guys should have permissions for your tokens now.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and
Yay.
set those up if you could. Anyway,
I heard suck those up.
You said suck. Yeah, you said suck.
just
Yeah.
suck. So anyway,
Just suck.
I only see Lucia and Remio.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh,
Half of
Oh,
is half of
that's-
the image just cut off for me?
I think so,
It
maybe.
could be because of your zoom in
Oh,
thing.
fuck no, babe. It's okay. we like the acoustic. Also, your family has really good taste in music.
This
Yeah.
is the
Also,
equivalent
it's
of Molly on
very
Rambo's
loud.
shoulders.
Is Lucia and Molly bunking together just the messy waker-uppers?
I feel like that is correct.
You
yeah.
you peek in. Molly's just. Lucia is just halfway off the bed, legs up in the air, curls everywhere. I don't know how Molly wakes up.
Ass
The-
up.
The room looks like it was hit by a tornado.
Like-
Okay, what the fuck?
She's sleeping the opposite way she went to bed.
Cool is under that mop of hair sleeping.
Anyhow, so you guys get up the next day. Is there anything you guys are like doing in the morning, or are you just heading downstairs and getting that fucking breakfast?
Well, I was gonna say that like before, like Remio will probably get up early. Yeah, Remio gets up the earliest out of everyone, and I remember correctly, aren't we supposed to not eat stuff that was offered to us
Yeah.
here? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Remiel wakes up and then kind of wait for everyone else to do so, he'll just let them know it's like, so we said we were gonna eat breakfast, but remember we're not supposed to eat what comes from here because we don't know where it's been.
At this point, does Lucy have
If
been
it's
drunk
from-
today?
Don't think so.
Okay.
What
That's
was
like
Molly
she-
saying?
she-
She doesn't look like a Fae, though I could be wrong. But we already said we would.
Why don't we just do some magic shit? It looked like we took some bites out of it.
It'd be really hard to convince. Well, it'd be hard to convince her that we eat the back. Well, why don't we just take the food with us?
Say that we have to go in a go. We have to go fast.
Yes. It's not likely we're gonna stay overnight here again.
So, are you guys heading downstairs with that plan in motion, or?
Oh, we possibly could, because if we feed it to some other creature, it wasn't made for them, and it wasn't offered to them, so maybe it might prox itself out.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Okay, give me a second. How the fuck did Lucia come up with a good way to circumvent Fey law?
I don't fucking know.
That was genuinely
Yeah,
clever.
Remiel just says it. It's like, that's a good idea, Lucia.
Yeah.
Molly's just sparkly eyes, you're catching on. So I may not have thought of that, but fuck.
It's alright. We'll come down. We'll be in a rush. We'll leave, and if she says anything, then we'll just apologize and leave. Okay.
You guys start downstairs, and on your way, you're starting to smell ooh, that's hitting just right. That is
should be
kind of
different.
chocolatey smell, kind of bread. Ooh, that is. Oh, and once you get down the stairs, you do indeed see Isolde behind the desk again. This time, she has a tray of breakfast pastries that have been laid out, and once you guys start coming down, she turns to you. Oh, good morning. I just got those out of the oven.
Good morning.
Molly's instantly hit with guilt.
It's like
Lucia's drooling.
that's so very delicious. Unfortunately, we're in a bit of a rush. We need to get going as soon as we can.
Oh,
Can we take some for the go?
Yes.
That's a shame, dear. You're perfectly allowed. May I ask, what's got you in such a rush? Why you're passing through?
Yeah.
looking for someone.
Oh, who might that be?
A friend of ours that's gotten lost. We suspect that they might be here, so we just need to look around for a moment. That's all.
Well, do you have a description? If you let me know, I might be able to keep an eye out.
If you don't mind.
Molly will give a general approximation.
Okay, so short teen Asimar.
Yeah.
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 If you see her, and will you see us again if you could pass by our message, or if you see her, tell her that you're that we're looking for her.
Of course, dear.
But we'll be on our way. Thank you for housing us.
Yes,
we
thank you. Wait, do we owe you money?
Yes, we owe you payment.
Of course not, dear. Consider it on the house. I don't exactly have much use for money out here anyway.
How was that?
Well, we don't get traders through Pleasant Valley too often.
Then
It's
you should
a
give
very
money.
quiet town.
I insist. Call it old habits.
Yes.
I'll put some gold down.
Yeah. Romeo will
She seems a little bit surprised and like brings a hand up to her mouth, but slowly like gets a smile like,
Yeah.
well, if you insist. Thank
Romeo
you.
will also put down something.
Okay, so like what, a couple silver pieces each?
Molly put like 4 pieces of gold down.
That could feed a family for like a month, dude.
You think Molly knows money?
Romeo will leave like 3 pieces of gold.
You guys are just making it rain on Ysolda.
we're just in a like Romeo doesn't think much of it. Like he's just kind of putting like down the gold and grabbing like whatever food's there. Just
So
Vanessa leaves 3 silver pieces, because Jesus Christ, you guys.
Lucia, Nothis, how much do y'all leave?
I think it's like 100 something gold. It's good.
And I'll also leave another like 3 or 4 silver pieces.
Okay, and Lucia?
5 gold.
Damn, bro! Alright. Don't forget to take those off your sheets, guys.
Yes.
You just gave this woman like the equivalent of like $30,000.
Listen, the bread is good. I gotta compensate for not eating it. The bread's speaking my name. The bread is,
bro!
the bread hitting Lucia's nostrils is the equivalent of Chris Brown dancing in that one music video.
She just does that thing like in old cartoons. She just does that thing like in old cartoons where there's a little waft of smell, and when Lucia catches a whiff of it, she literally floats off her feet to follow it.
I want to tell you something, but excuse me, miss.
Alright, guys.
Where's my gold?
As you finish paying the nice old lady, Ysolda looks at you, Molly, and waves at you. Alright, I hope you have a good day out there. Let me know if you need anything. And she winks at you.
Molly kind of blinks back. Okay.
Aw, that's cute. Alright, so I'm assuming with that you guys head out into the village?
Yes.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Gonna take a nice, proper look around.
Yeah, this place is very small, which is both a good and a bad thing for you guys. On the upside, there is not a lot of ground to cover.
Molly's like stretching.
Vanessa, do you still have the scarf?
Yes, I do.
Alright. Turns into a dog.
She turns into a dog, and I gotta go pee really bad. I'll be right back.
Bark, 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 bark.
He's going to go pee. There's no time for you to go feral.
No, it's Molly going feral.
I'm gonna get
Molly
a quick
goes
snack.
feral.
Molly goes feral. Bark, 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 bark.
Bark, bark. You ever just go bark, bark?
Me at Everin anyways.
Me every time set or surfing gets a new skin.
We can't even say the word. It's banned on Twitch now.
It's banned in the sense that you can't say it like in a chat like spam it, but you can just still say it.
Yeah.
You said the
Simp.
word simp nearly doubled on Twitch following the platform's decision to ban the word.
They're gonna realize they fucked up.
Do you think they care? They want money from bigger corporations.
Bigger
Yeah.
corporations or bigger titties?
Getting rough. Listen to this. Today, after a year-long process that produced hundreds of submissions and research involving space professionals and members of the general public, we can finally share you the name by which the United States Space Force will be known as.
Yeah.
Guardians.
Guardian. Guardian. History's repeating itself.
Yeah.
Body. Take a hit of that.
We're getting closer for Destiny to be real.
Or
Guardian.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Take a hit of this fat jewel. Guardian. Guardian, do I look like a fucking ballsack, Guardian?
Oh my gosh, you fucking Destiny nerds.
Hey, bitch, I tried to make you play Destiny. I wish you played.
Okay. I have stopped pissing.
Damn.
Kissing or pissing?
No?
Pissing.
I sure hope you have.
No, I'm
not
pissing.
Because Matt, I hope you realize we're not changing you. You're friends,
Oh
but we ain't
god,
that kind
no.
of friends.
Okay, we're ending this conversation. I regret
Anyway.
coming back with that. So anyhow, Molly has just turned into a dog.
Bark, 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 bark.
Bark, bark, bitches.
Oh god, she's
Bark,
gone
bark,
feral. And Molly, can you make me a pair of perception tests? Both of these are going to be an advantage because we already went over, like, as a bloodhound, you have advantage on this sort of shit. So, 2 perception tests. Alright, both pretty solid. So, you do catch the trail of what you think is Arya's scent, heading up a series of wooden ramps to the other side of town from the gate you entered in. And you notice something else? It's a fucking cat. There's a tortoiseshell cat that is, like, perched on top of one of the, like, wooden piles that have been driven into the ground to, you know, hold up these little bridges. And it is just, like, staring at you. It's got a very nice, like, tortoiseshell coat, but one of its eyes is a little scarred up and fucked up, you know?
Molly just kind of like, so dogs when they like blow their nose, it's more of like a playful like you know, not. She's kind of like nods like, hey, can I talk? Can I talk? Can I talk as an animal to animals?
That, I'm going to say yes, but this cat does not respond. Instead, you actually get, like, a little bit of a hiss in your direction, but not like a really aggressive one, just like a little sassy hiss.
Nala like gets down. She immediately went dog mode and just okay.
Just
kind of like
okay.
kind of just like nods, and then goes continue to look for Arya, as in like goodbye, okay, bye.
All right. Is everybody following along behind Molly? So you continue to try and track down Arya, and you come to the far side of the kind of like big rock that is at nearly the center of the town. At the base of that, there's actually kind of a circular plaza that has been kind of sloppily constructed from wood. You kind of get the sense that, oh, this would be a gathering place if people lived here much. You do see a couple people that are just out and about, like tending gardens and not really doing much else. All of them seem to be very old. Couple humans, dwarf, that sort of stuff.
It's cute.
And the oddest thing is, Arya's scent seems to stop around here at this plaza.
Molly kind of looks at everyone, just like stomps ground.
What is it, girl? Did Timmy fall into the well?
I'm gonna fucking fight you. No, 2 people are muted.
Oh no.
Oh dear, City and Nami have died.
Oh no, they're being a cute couple.
Being a muted cute couple.
Oh my god, twinsies.
GM, they're sucking faces.
Oh god.
They're sucking faces.
G.
Does that give me the ability to suck your face?
I don't see room for Coraline there.
I don't.
Vandria's having nothing to do with this.
Isn't there someone you forgot to ask?
This is an interfaith discussion.
God.
Hey Matt, real fast.
Yes, dear?
Sorry, I was getting pizza. I don't know what I missed. I know that Molly was like following a cat.
No, ended up following Arya's scent. Arya's scent went missing in the middle of the fucking plaza.
It's kind of a plaza. It's more like a wooden circular greeting area at the base of this big fucking rock.
So that means back. Hey.
Welcome back, Nami. Do you need to be caught up on where we are?
Where are we?
You guys have followed Molly over to the plaza in the rough center of town. It's this wooden, kind of sloppily made platform on a couple of stilts near the base of this big-ass rock.
Alright.
And that is where Arya's scent stops. Molly has just stamped her foot and kind of tried to signal that that is the case.
That's it? That's all the scent goes towards?
Nods. Kind of transfers back.
Yeah, so, it just sort of stops. Nothing more, nothing less.
It's odd. If
Concerning is what it is.
If anything, the scent would have lingered around for a while, but it just stops.
Just ends.
Huh.
Let me try something. Let's see. I think I can. Alright. I think I'm gonna have Remiel do a detect magic.
Detect magic or divine sense?
Divine sense. Well,
It's up to you.
yeah, we'll do yeah, do a detect magic, since I mean I don't know. I assume that there's some people walking around this square. It's not.
There
is it
are a couple
us?
people that are like going about their early business. There's like only 3 of them. They are, as a rule, old as fuck. Like 2 elderly humans, a dwarf, and they're all like tending gardens. You know, doing old people morning shit. It does kind of like seem to be a old retirement community, basically. So you are using detect magic?
Yes.
Gotcha. I would like you to make me an investigation check.
Okay. God damn it.
Cool. So you take a look around the town with this detect magic going. And you do see traces of shit. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Almost all of it is illusion magic based. Like, a lot of the housing seems to have some illusory notes to it. The place you guys just left from seems to have some as well. And there is one other thing that you can pick out that mostly you can pick out because of just the contrast to, like, illusions light blue in Detect Magic. I'm imagining that Conjuration is more of a bright purple. And you see that lighting up that cat that you guys just saw. And there is a thin thread of this Conjuration magic heading up towards the house on top of this rock. The cat is, by the way, still looking at you guys.
Molly keeps trying to beckon it with pets.
Is she going?
Absolutely.
I love Molly so much.
Yeah, Remiel's kind of like he puts like a shoulder on, or no, puts a hand on Molly's shoulder and like just looking at the cat. There might be something with that cat.
Would you like to make a perception test on the cat?
Yes.
If anyone else would like to make a perception test on the cat, they are allowed to.
It's fucking blind.
Let's see, is Vanessa
Damn,
blind?
bro! Molly,
Yeah.
since you are back in halfling form,
Yeah,
you would...
yeah. Take the 12 by accident.
Lucia. Alicia,
Lucia.
Misha.
Yes.
would you like to make a perception test on this cat? Is that a yes?
Pain meds really do be kicking in, huh?
Yeah.
You sounded like fucking Kevin.
It was wait, no.
Perception.
Perception.
Persuade the cat to be pet.
Yo, cat, you want this pet?
So, Nothis succeeds.
Oh, God.
So Nothis, you're looking at this cat, and it's a little ways away from you guys. It's still standing on one of those piles, anchoring the platforms into the ground around here. And you take a look at it. It does look like a normal tortoiseshell cat, except that I mentioned earlier that one of its eyes looked kind of fucked up. There is fairly heavy scarring around it, and that one seems to be bigger than the other one, you think?
Chloe.
Hey, guys, that cat's got one eye that's bigger?
It's kind of a weird little lopsided face.
Just a little inbred.
Well, Molly just looks at this. I still think it's cute.
It's just a little inbred.
It's just a little inbred. Its name is Toad. It makes fucking horrible
My
shit.
God.
Okay.
By the way, I'm detecting conjuration magic on that cat.
The dirty bubble.
Well, more reason for it to let me pet.
It gets closer.
The cat allows you to approach. Doesn't seem to run away.
Hello, you.
Okay,
Would you like a pet? A pet?
The cat doesn't really move from its position, just stays kind of standing all stately, like aloof cats are wont to do. But it doesn't seem to be running away at the suggestion.
Kind of like pets it slowly.
You don't get a purr, but it does nuzzle your hand a little bit.
Hmm.
It's not only the cat, but the entire town appears to be illusionary. No.
Damn, Romeo, sounds like you're eating pizza. What the fuck did I tell you?
Shut up.
And Remiel sent to Feyhell for 30 years!
No. He
Oh,
was
no, fair. I
hungry.
want some.
Shut up the class.
I didn't know you went to Fantasy Dominoes without me.
Oh my god.
The fact that you're saying it with Vanessa's voice.
As I was saying,
That's even more cursed than Fantasy Costco.
Fantasy Dominoes on sus. Anyway. It's not only the cat, but the entire town's illusionary, which doesn't really surprise me.
Kitty. Is there a collar on this cat?
There is not. This cat is naked.
Hey, friend, where's your... Do you live anywhere?
The cat kind of takes a moment and looks up towards the house on the hill.
Ooh. Do you mind if we go to your place?
The cat does not seem to respond.
I'll
Just kind of
carry
looks
you.
back down at you. It steps back a little bit at the mention of being carried.
Okay, not a carry cat. That is A-okay. Alrighty. You know what? Teach their own.
Okay, I need to mention this to chat. Nami just put in our Discord chat, Fantasy Papa John's, where Papa John calls you the fantasy N-word.
Oh my god.
Thank you, bro.
We can,
Grabs his fantasy combination Pizza Hut, Taco Bell.
I'm at the Pizza Hut.
That's already a fantasy.
I'm at... Your fast food fantasy. So anyway, back on topic. Yeah, well, what are you guys up to?
Guess we're following the cat, although Remiel is gonna lead the way out of, concern for what could be in store.
The cat allows you guys to head up towards the house on the hill first, but it does follow along once you guys start getting a little ways away.
I just kind of like, I was walking like, might be familiar.
You take the somewhat rickety stairs up to this house, and it's a relatively nice looking place. Ramil, you're still getting illusion magic vibes off of this.
Yeah.
So, there is a door. This looks more residential than it does like a business, which is pretty apt description for everything in this town, but seems just a little bit bigger.
Molly Wilma. Do, 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 do.
The response is delayed, but eventually you hear quiet shuffling along the floor before another old woman opens the door. She's not quite as hunched as Yzilda was. She's a bit more upright, little bit more finely aged. Hasn't shrunk quite as much.
A gilf.
No. She looks like the kind of old lady that has a very stiff upper lip. Like an old wasp.
Okay.
And she kind of regards you, still keeping her door just sort of cracked. Yes?
Hi. Is that cat yours? Points towards cat.
Fuzzle Kids! Get back in here!
Fuzzle cat. That's a good name.
And she opens the door wider, and the cat just sort of dashes in.
Hmm.
Why are you returning him to me?
He's been following us. I figured maybe he just wanted someone to help him get home.
Well, you can come up here. As easy as anything. Did you need anything else?
We are looking for someone.
And who might that be?
Our friend Melody.
Describes.
Can you make me a... what's judge intentions in this system? Scrutiny? Or insight? Insight.
Insight. Yeah.
Insight.
That is to
We
Molly, specifically.
Okay.
Molly, you're pretty in tune with, body language and stuff like that. You see her, like, tilt her head a little bit. Just kind of,
Does it ring any bells?
The name does not ring any bells. Could you describe this person?
Sure.
Describes her.
I'm afraid I haven't seen anyone like that. And she pointedly looks Molly up and down and then kind of glances to the rest of you. Would that be all?
Actually, I did have one question. How is the relation to this town with the Fae? I figured since you're on top of the hill, you must be someone very important.
That's a very peculiar question to ask, you know.
Oh, they're kind of family to me, so I kind of want to make sure we're on good terms.
And she pauses at that. You, little girl, why did you come here?
Looking for a friend.
Can you roll me insight? And anyone can do this one.
Okay. Insight.
Insight.
Insight?
Why?
Not. I did not.
Now this is staring off into space. Lucia, would you like to roll insight?
Alicia?
So I can't see shit, but I'm really good at reading people.
Lucia.
Those
Lucia,
pain meds
girl.
be hitting different. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Awaken.
Wait.
Awaken.
Not gonna roll. Reasons.
Would you like to roll insight, Alicia?
Yes.
Well, this should be hitting different. By different, I mean the back of my fucking throat, you damn coffee.
Whoa!
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Yay!
Hey.
You can tell
So,
from the screen.
Molly, Vanessa, and especially Lucia, you kind of notice that once Molly asked if this place has any relation to the Fae, this lady's demeanor changed a little bit. Not like a whole lot, but her posture kind of relaxed a little bit, if anything, upon hearing that Molly is family with the Fae. Well, this town is this town is left alone by most of the Fae.
Why is that?
They prefer not to mess with us. I figure they think we're not worth their time.
That could be a blessing and a curse. Mostly blessing. They're really silly with pranks sometimes.
You, girl.
Mhm.
May I have your name?
I'm not one to give it so willingly like that.
And she very slowly nods. We'll see. You may know that I am named Ethel.
And you may know that I go by Kiera.
We'll see.
Does a little curtsy.
She does not. She is still, like, standing in the doorway, just sort of kind of giving you somewhere between a questioning glance and a glare.
If you must know, I was raised by a treant. So I'm not a trickster. Mostly.
If you would like, you may come inside. You, alone.
Just me?
Yes, you.
Why can't the rest of us join her?
And she just gives you a look. One of those, like, Christian old lady looks where it's like, oh, damn, okay, Jesus. Like, okay, damn, Grandma. I invited her. Hospitality is sacred.
I understand, but Kiera is our companion.
Well, then I'm sure you'll wait very patiently for her out here. And she opens the door up a little wider for you, Kiera.
Molly just kind of looks at everyone and is like, I mean, I should be too long.
You sure you'll be alright?
Yeah. I should be.
Ramiel just raises his eyebrow.
She kind of looks back. I've been attacked by a werewolf. I should be fine.
Just with trauma in her eyes.
I think she'll be fine.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Yell if you need us. Ask her why her cat's not is weird.
Just,
Okay.
just let us know.
Will do.
We'll wait here.
There's a little bow. I'll be back soon. If you guys want to go adventure without me, you can. But walks in.
And Ethel gives a very sharp nod and closes the door behind you. Ethel's home is a pretty dimly lit place. There's bookshelves full of pretty, like, arcane sorts of tomes. She herself isn't wearing, like, upper class clothing, but probably, like, you would have to guess the best clothing that there is in this bumfuck town. You know, kind of like, not really puffy ascot or anything, but a nice blouse and stuff like that.
She's the nicest dressed at the Pottery Barn.
Pretty much, she is the nicest dressed at the Pottery Barn. And she guides you away from the front door. And while she does so, you are certain that you're not here on the behalf of anyone?
No. Mostly a concerned mother looking for her daughter.
And she stops in her tracks on that one and turns to face you. And how would I abstract this? Fuck. Okay, this is going to sound weird. Molly, can you make me a deception test? I know you're not lying.
Okay. Twenty.
Hey. Swear to God.
I've received many correspondences about lost children. I'll have to ask you to be more specific. When did this child disappear?
Takes out a little journal.
So, about so 3 days over from yesterday. 4 days ago now. She said she was gonna go see a friend, but didn't give a name, and then left, just like that. Just walked off, ignored any kind of.
You guys, or she at least, passes through the doorway into another room, which seems to be more like a parlor, kind of a sitting area.
Okay, she follows. As she's reading.
And Ethel takes a seat in one of the chairs in there.
Molly will sit.
Kiera?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why you're asking about this. And I'm
Why
going to have
shouldn't-
to be very blunt with you. Where is our reward?
Ward.
Yes. Our reward.
For?
You know full well what for.
Mm,
And you know exactly who you came here for. In the service of. How long have you been working for him? Well,
Molly kind of just squints.
I don't feel like I should be answering anything. To be accused so fast? I'm telling the full truth.
that's a lie and you know it.
Then I don't know it.
Can you make me another deception test?
Fun. Told you.
I see.
What reward are you speaking of?
Nothing that needs to concern you.
But is this
The
something that I
invitation
can...
to my hospitality has expired. I would...
Sadly, I don't work entirely on fave rules. Can I hypothesize something real fast? On my way out,
She is silent.
Right. I think your quiet little town, I wouldn't even say cities, they're really a town, shacks, are kept safe through how many lost children correspondence did you say? You're making a trade. Who did you mess up with? Him. Who's him? Which him? Questions, questions, questions. You said a lot enough already. She starts walking out. Anyways. Not foolish. Stubborn.
Remove yourself.
It's foolish to think that this will continue so peacefully.
And stay away from my home.
For a trade.
She is silent at that one. Just kind of appraising you.
Where is she? You wanted a reward, that means you know where she is.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. She
Melody?
is stone-faced.
Alright, still rolling inside.
You can do me one better, and you can roll me investigation.
Oh yeah. Damn it.
That ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh well. What is your cat, anyways, with the big eye? Why is that a big eye? I know that's completely off topic, but I just want to know.
Fuzzlekins is my loyal pet. Now please. And she gestures towards the door.
Okay. Sure. Alright. I guess I'll have to report this.
Quit hemming and hawing and leave.
Starts walking out.
Alright. You are allowed to leave.
Just steps out.
Oh, she's evil!
Figured.
I think they're making deals with the Fae.
Of course.
She asked for a reward, and I'm working with him.
Quotation marks.
Who's him?
That's a lot of people.
Just leave. Did you find anything?
Nope.
Alright, great. So we'll leave the area then.
I could go back in as a spider.
What could she
Theoretically
possibly
possible.
Perhaps. We'll see.
Kara, what could she be possibly be hiding from us? Unless she was.
She said she had a bunch of lost children.
What was the term? I'm forgetting it now.
Correspondence.
And then immediately asked for a reward in terms of melody.
So she knows where she is.
Absolutely. She thinks it'll buy her time or silence or something. It's not gonna work.
I don't think we're gonna get really anywhere with anyone else here.
Are you guys just having this conversation like on our front doorstep?
No.
We're like having as we're walking away, like out of
Away.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
walking down the kind of rickety stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're having this conversation right in front of her.
We're yelling it in her face.
Looks at Nothis. Do you think she meant by your person?
Not this.
I hope.
Can't you ask?
I guess I could, yeah, next time I see him. Hey, are you kidnapping children, you horrible jerk?
I'm sure they'll go down fantastically.
About the same as all my other conversations.
We should investigate the plaza again just to see what happened.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
If you guys head down to investigate the plaza, everyone who's participating in that can make me an investigation check.
Investigation.
And anyone who's like, keeping alert during all of that and, can also make me a perception check.
Molly's as dumb as a box of rocks right now.
Can I do investigation and perception, or do I gotta pick?
You can do both.
Okay. That.
Damn, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. So y'all learn two things. One, with your perception rolls, Remiel and Nothis, you notice that Fuzzlekins is following you. Just sort of like sitting on the stairs up to Ethel's house and staring at you. Vanessa, you are maybe uniquely suited to this because you have a link to magic that nobody else here does. And so, unlike Remiel, who's, understanding of, hey, something is here or something happened here, is based entirely in, like, the divine or fiendish realms, kind of that vibe.
Yeah.
You're a little bit more attuned to the weave. The force of magic that flows throughout the entire world. And you feel that something is really wrong here. This place feels powerful, but like it's not supposed to stay here. Which is a really weird thing to think, but it's the only way you can really translate into words what it feels like to stand in the middle of this plaza and think about this. There's something big going on here. What do you do? Is Name still here?
Oh my god, I was muted the whole time.
Yes, you were! Oh my god!
Not me!
Okay, what did I miss while you were muted?
I said I was gonna do investigation because my perception is bad.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Well,
Well,
there
you
I
crit.
go. And I crit.
Did you hear my explanation?
Yes, I was here for everything. I was just muted.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. So something big is going on. What do you do?
Yeah. Damn, what can't you do? I mean, she relays her feelings of the weave to the rest of the group.
Feelings of the weave.
Oh, the weave!
The weave.
Oh,
The
weave?
weave of magic. This place has immense power, but it feels like it's not supposed to be here.
Isn't.
An illusion, you said?
There are traces of illusion magic all around this goddamn town.
Yeah. Normally I would say we would try to leave, but if she's here, we need to look everywhere we can.
And she's to be traded.
I don't mean to theorize, but maybe this entire town is just that, an illusion. Maybe none of this is real.
To, kind of point this out, the test to try and see past illusions, if you would so choose to do so, is investigation.
Well,
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 no.
Molly, you're just like, nah, this place looks fine. What are you talking about?
Well, it's just like the old folks.
But old folks, they're so old and wrinkly.
Nothis is gonna stare at Mr. Fuzzlekins really hard.
Mr. Fuzzlekin stares back.
Let's do that once. By the fucking fan. You
Not
people
this.
here.
Not this. You get distracted by the boggle, like, coming out from behind Mr. Fuzzlekins. And just sort of,
Better.
like, slopping down the fucking stairs. Hello!
No.
no, not you.
Fuzzlekins sees the boggle and, like, rushes back up the stairs.
I almost
Hmm.
took medicine.
Ooh, not a bad
Nice.
test, Vanessa.
17.
Remiel and Lucia, would you like to make investigation tests to try and see beyond illusions?
yes.
What level spell would you say this is?
What was that?
Nothing.
What did you say?
What level spell?
I don't. I will do an investigation.
Go for it.
Jesus
God
fucking
damn
Christ!
it!
Why are we?
Three of you
Oh,
just have your
Jesus.
thumbs up your asses, I guess.
Oh my god.
I'm trying really hard to see.
Alicia, are you there?
Yeah.
Alicia!
Would you like to roll investigation and not get a nat 1?
Sure.
You didn't get a nat
Nat
1.
one.
It's not enough, but you
Not a
didn't
nat
get a nat 1.
one.
It's not a now
I
one.
can at least say that Vanessa passed.
Okay.
Ugh.
What do your
The weave,
human
baby,
eyes
it's the
see?
weave.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Who, me?
Yes.
It's the weave, baby!
It's the
It's the
weave,
wicked
baby!
weave.
It's the me, baby.
It's the wicked weave.
So, Vanessa, you have centered yourself to kind of like not look into the ethereal plane, which, I mean, you're not really capable of doing, just you are vibing super fucking hard with magic right
She
now.
is connected to magic right now.
She is just fucking like Winnie the Pooh, fucking astral projecting right now.
And you can feel it all around you, in the air, and active in illusion spells. And as you open your eyes, standing in the center of this plaza, you see that the town around you is distinctly not as pretty as it looks. The houses aren't burnt out exactly, but they are very, very rough-shod things. Think like, kind of like log cabins that have been just sort of slapped together without pruning the branches off or anything. And something else that you notice, those old folks that were like gardening, what, like 50 minutes ago? Still going at it in the exact same spots. Everything feels off here.
Like Vanessa just like looks
I'm not even.
uncomfortable and she's like making noises of discomfort.
It is colder than you thought. Like there was a warm sunlight passing through the trees. It's not here.
I don't
That's
know
fine.
about the rest of you, but I was right.
I will say that given that you have like out of combat time to do this, you can kind of tune everybody into the same frequency with a little bit of a helping hand. It's a little frustrating, but you can do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone else can help her with that. We're trying to like get the same reception.
I mean, once she's kind of tuned you in, you can help. But soon enough, you do get everyone seeing on the same wavelength, and this place is creepy as shit. No shingles, no decorations. The, like, rough wooden platforms, still there, actually. But just...
Molly pulls out the food that they took.
Yeah, I was to say, like, we pulled the food.
The food in your hands, you think it's bread, but it is not fresh. Congratulations, you solved my breakfast puzzle.
I'm really glad we didn't eat that.
Yeah.
So you guys just like chuck the moldy bread?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, so, question.
Yes.
This is hella random. Are there any plants around, like the plaza?
You know what? There actually are. Can you make me a nature check? Okay, so you notice a couple things. Not like super in tune with it, but near the place where you guys stayed, you know, that kind of like inn place, which, by the way, also looks like shit now. The trees around it have withered and seem to be dying. Up near Ethel's house, there's like, you think it's called a mangrove? Like a swampish kind of tree that wasn't there before. Kind of like growing out of the side of the hill the house is built on. And then the far end of town, there's some like more boreal trees. Like, you think evergreen? Maybe?
I'm mostly trying to talk for this.
Huh. That I hadn't expected. What do you wish to speak with? There is like, you know, grass and various, very scrappy, like dandelions and shit that are growing around the plaza, like off stone and shit like that. And the plaza itself is a bit more moldering than it first appeared.
Which one seems like the oldest tree that's been here the longest?
You would have to guess the swamp-looking tree.
She'll probably like be like, I'm just gonna do a really weird thing. Runs up to a tree, kind of like hugs it, pat, pat, pat. Speak of trees. Hello? Hey. Kind of like pets it. Hey, hi. And she used a little bit of Judecraft to try to like help rejuvenate it a little bit.
I'm gonna say, make me a medicine check just to see how well it goes.
Druid shit. Let's go.
Good shit.
Let's go, Druid!
Let's go, Druid. Let's go. You reach up to the trunk of this mangrove, and you send a little surge of life energy into it. And while it doesn't really perk up, it does take on just a little bit more vitality because it was very dark.
Oh. Hello, you. I'm Kira. I'm... Because you seem to have been here the longest. Could you help us?
What the hell do you expect from me?
Mostly answers.
And more questions?
What's going on in this town?
They're not busy.
Where do children come here?
The three of them are not what they seem.
3. Which 3? And we've only met 2.
There is a third. Her house is on the far end of town.
Is that where... Is that where people go?
They come. They go. To the Green One's house.
The Green One's house. So the one on the far end of town.
Hmm.
It's okay. The hill.
This
Wait, this hill?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Wait,
Rooms.
Okay. Thank you. I'll let you rest. Thank you.
She kind of gives it a hug.
let me sleep.
Go to bed.
And
She'll walk back at everyone.
you dispel speak
Yeah.
with plants.
She just kind of like grabs Remiel, drags
like,
him down,
it's like, oh, what?
kind of gestures to everyone and also joining.
Yeah.
So there's 3 of them, and apparently they disappear into the inn we were just in.
The
What?
hill,
The hill?
as in the one that the mangrove was on, as in the one that Ethel's house is on.
Okay, because I thought that was near the inn. Okay.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's just so there's 3 women that are in charge. I think we met 2 of them. And it's
What's
in the house I just left.
Well, what's the third?
Other side of town?
On the other side of town, there are a couple of trees that are out of place in this more like deciduous forest. Those look like evergreen, more like fir trees and shit. It's cold.
Right, so where are we going then? We're going to that house, or are we going to Ethel's?
I would like to note one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not this.
Yeah.
Fuzzlekins comes back down the stairs after, like, Benry kind of spooked it up there. And Fuzzlekins circles your ankles.
It is a fucking Prince of Autumn.
Like, just kind of like, getting a little familiar with you.
Noctis is gonna watch the cat very closely.
Has anyone else seen the cat?
The cat kind of like rubs up against your legs and starts to like walk back towards the stairs and looks over its shoulder at you like, you coming?
Let's follow that cat.
Stop telling your friend.
Yeah, but yeah, are you telling us that, or are you just going?
Yeah, everyone, come on, let's go check out this cat.
Are you?
Fuzzlekins turns on a dime and hisses.
Oh,
Okay, maybe I will yell if someone starts to kill me.
I think it's because of your boss.
Oh. Alright, Fuzzlekins, let's do this.
They don't want us around so badly. They should do a better job of hiding.
Yeah.
I really should. Walks behind Noctis, turns into a spider.
Yeah.
And I climb onto Noctis.
Can you make me a stealth check?
Oh my god.
Why am I getting that ones? Why so
Getting a
many?
lot of nat ones today.
Molly, you run up behind Nothis, and Fuzzlekins turns again and just stares you down
Okay, never
as
mind.
you turn
Jesus
into a spider. Like,
No, if Fuzzlekin saw her, she wouldn't have turned. That's the thing. Just immediately.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
okay, all right, damn. And Fuzzlekins continues to guide Nothis up the stairs. Nothis, you are led back to the now significantly more like ramshackle front door of Ethel's home. What do you do? Fuzzlekins is like still circling around your feet.
He opens the door.
You open the door and there are not bookshelves. There are bookcases I'm sorry. There are not shelves filled with books. There are bookcases that are filled with significantly more macabre paraphernalia. And there is Ethel, who is still looking pretty human, pretty waspy. And she has just a very intent gaze fixed on you as Fuzzlekins runs back inside and sits at her side. Well?
Do you work for somebody terrible that we might know? Glowing head.
Just get inside.
Jesus, that was a whistle.
What the hell?
Do you go inside and shut the door behind you?
Why not? He's good at making bad choices.
That he
Oh my
is.
God.
Where's the cat now?
Huh?
Where's the cat now?
The cat is currently, like, sitting next to, fucking Ethel.
Oh, so you're saying I could turn into a spider now?
If you really want it, but you're, still at the bottom of the stairs right now.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Just kind of looks at everyone.
Should we go sneak or go deal with the other ones?
The other ones might come running over here if anything happens.
So we can park halfway.
Back to the scene in Ethel's house. Nothis, you get the most annoyed glare you've ever gotten, which is saying something, given that you have gotten a lot of annoyed glares in your life. I have been waiting for his messenger for weeks. Where's our reward?
I know a lot of his is, so you're going to have to be
The
a
prince!
little.
The prince, you insipid idiot!
Wait, you want contact?
Yes!
Okay, well, let's just say I know him. Why would you ever want that?
Look, I understand why you might have some issues with him. I mean, one of us already does, but please, speak plainly. She
Okay.
actually seems like a little bit, not manic, but very, very intent. Kind of anxious.
I'm trying to avoid him. I am trying to understand your situation.
Of
I-
course he sends an idiot.
Well, That's fair, actually. That one's fair, maybe.
Okay, let me ask you a very simple question. Annalore,
Yeah?
is he taking me back?
Whoa. Hold on. Is this like a... Do you mean like in a dating sense? Because I feel like maybe you've passed the age for that.
Oh.
Um,
If you say
Although-
one more stupid thing, I'm going to slap you.
oh.
Just a slap.
I'm full of stupid things, anyways.
I'm not sure how many brain cells you're knocking around inside that tiny little fucking walnut of a head. But I need you to answer me. Is he taking me back? Have I been absolved? Am I done here?
Well. He hasn't told me a whole lot about you, so you're going to have to do a little bit more of the talking here.
I completed the task I was given. I've been sitting out here working with those two idiots for years. I am done with it.
Oh, okay. You think any deals with him ever end good for you? You think that... You think
Will you
he...
stop proselytizing?
Right, well... Years? How many years?
You're mortal, right? More than you can count. Now answer me. She's starting to, like, shake.
Okay. I can't seem to get rid of him, so tell you what. You tell me what you did, and I will talk to my guy.
You had a servant of his, didn't you? Summon it up. Let me talk to it.
Oh, Oh my god, is your cat... Your familiar... Can we trade?
No. Summon it.
Fine. Henry, Do your thing.
Benry Anchor totters out from behind the doorway behind Ethel and just says, "Hello." And she looks back at him with the most disdain you've ever seen on a humanoid's face. It makes her unbelievably ugly with rage.
Wait,
Just to see him.
That's my look. You don't.
Shut it! You creature. Is your boss done with this little project of his? Can I go? Benry kind of stares up at her with those big fucking yellow eyes for a minute. Blinks. What? Ah! You have one more chance. And she is telling this to you now, Novice.
All right. Or what?
Or I'm going to give you a very thorough lesson in just how bad pain can become.
So one more chance today, or I can...
Okay, that's it. He can send me another messenger for all I care. I'm done with this. And Novice, would you like to make me, let's say, a perception check for a surprise round?
Asses himself to death.
I gotta tell you, B, that ain't gonna do it.
Not this fucking god.
Let me just add turn. You guys will not be in this turn order for a bit, though you may go ahead and roll.
Okay.
For right now, we're just going to be dealing with Ethel and Novice.
Oh, great.
One time I get a decent initiative.
Never. My rolls are just shit today, damn.
Yeah.
Vanessa and Lucia.
Nami said she'd be here.
Oh, okay. Alicia.
Alicia.
Oh my fucking gosh, she fucking dead.
She might be dead as
Alicia.
Ah, well. Does anyone want to Jaeger Lucia for this?
I don't feel right yoinking
Yeah.
Lucia.
Yeah, I don't know if we should do that.
Yeah, that's fair. In that case, let's just do this for right now. Let me just check something here.
Rocky should call Alicia on her phone.
Sure, give me a sec.
Gotcha. Alright.
Let it be known that I almost dragged my whole mug off the desk, but there was no coffee in it, but it almost landed on the ground, but I caught it, and it was in.
Damn.
Whoa.
Ultra instinct.
Yeah, that's some ninja shit right there.
Does 24 hit, Novice?
Oh god. Oh god, this is going to be bad.
Mm.
Yep.
Cool. Cool. I'm sorry about this.
Oh God. Oh God.
Ugh.
Oh, cool, 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 cool.
You are taken aback by a sudden just slash across your cheek. Like, this is brutal. It actually, like, sends you skidding back a couple feet, almost up against the door. And when you look back up, Ethel is not exactly as human as she was before. Her skin is green. Her hair is white and split and dirty. And she has a almost manic look on her face with scraggly, mismatched teeth. And her hands have bent into sharpened nails and claws.
When you get to see him again, tell him to send someone else.
I don't get what you don't tell him yourself. Not that I think he want to see you. Also, and then Notha starts calling for help. Please.
Okay, I'm going to allow you to take that as like a free out-of-turn action. Remiel and Co. We did not get into this just a minute ago, but I would like to ask you, how far along are you in your plan to go and snoop? If at all.
Molly's probably just trying to get up the stairs.
Yeah, Remiel is honestly probably gonna go to a more direct route and never really like sneak. He's just gonna just walk up the stairs.
I'm gonna say you guys can start at like halfway up the stairs, so you have about 60 feet to go or so.
Okay.
So you'll get there in about
A turn.
2 turns, taking into account like opening the door and shit.
Alright.
Yeah, so sprint up.
Yep. Running.
Alright. Remiel and Molly are going to be reaching the like top of the staircase. Nami, are you there?
Yes.
Is Vanessa following?
Yes.
Alright, she's coming with. You can also roll initiative for this if you'd like.
Alright. Oh, my eyes itch.
Really do be like that sometimes. Alright, 8. Alright. So, Ethel will be going before Nothis, unfortunately.
Oh, jeez.
I have to ask, how did Nothis react to being struck just then? Because you are definitely bleeding a little bit. She got some sharp-ass nails.
Notha is gonna try to keep an appearance until he's a little bit more dead.
Alright, so you're at least, like, looking... not... You're not looking, like, super fucked up. You're just like, hey, what are you doing?
He's gonna pretend that wasn't a third of his hit points.
Okay. In that case, Ethel is going to try and make another melee attack. that hit?
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
If you weren't going to relieve me from my post, why did you come here?
That's another 12 hit points.
Oh god, okay. We are at 6.
Oh!
6?
Oh. Alright. Nothis, it is your turn. If you would like, you can make me a, I guess, nature check or history check to figure out what the fuck is going on.
No, that would be super great. I'm at 0 for either. Let's go history. Yeah!
Oh my god. This is a
Could've been an
green
attack.
hag. This is a green hag and you need to leave now.
Oh. Oh no.
It's a green hag.
A green hag is basically a horrible, horrible witch woman who just does atrocities.
Horrible things.
Well, yes, because hags literally reproduce by eating babies.
Great.
Love that.
So that's great, you know. What will you do with your turn, Nothis?
He's pushed up against the door right now, right?
Just about.
Let's get out of dodge.
Alright, so you're gonna throw open the door and try and, like, run the fuck away?
Yeah.
Alright, so you throw open the door, and that is just as Remiel is getting to the top of the stairs with Vanessa and Molly hot on his heels. You have 30-ish feet of movement to work with. What are you doing with it? I'm gonna say your action was opening the door, but you can still, you know, move.
Alright. Just time to get as far away as possible. To everyone coming up the stairs, he says, no, 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 and just... He's running.
Remiel's just like, what's happening?
Green hag! I'm dying. Let's go.
Is Molly with... Yeah, Molly's with him, yeah. Remiel's just like, it's like, Molly, help him, please.
Okay.
Alright, so Vanessa and Molly also spend their turns dashing up the stairs, I believe. Lucia is going to be skipped because Alicia's fucking asleep. We can assume that she is there watching all this, but, you know. Remiel, you are currently face to face with a just ugly as fuck green hag. Ethel is staring you down with hatred in her eyes. What do you do?
Just like, he just very much is like, and he's gonna let's try brand. Wait, is that it? Wait, that's not it.
Zone
Sounds
of
the
truth.
truth. I'm not doing that. Yep, no, that's not it.
She's already speaking the truth. She hates you.
Great. Let's do branding smite. Remiel's gonna he has a sword charged up with branding smite, and he's gonna just slash at her.
All right, make me 2 melee attacks.
Boop. And boop.
Ethel, with more speed than you would think could come out of that
Kidding
dangly
me?
old body, like ducks beneath your blow and then jumps above the follow-up.
Are you fucking kidding me? God.
I'm so sorry. So, Ethel, Ethel is going to spend her turn doing something that the Green Hag stat line is not really geared for. And I actually need to double check the book to see how this works. Because she's going to try and shove you off this cliff.
Cliff!
Oh, no.
Off of the hill, like, down onto one of the platforms below. It's like a 30-foot drop or so.
I'm never on stairs! How fucking high up
You're
are
right
we?
there.
City, do you ever think Matt's fights are gonna be easy? Fuck no, man.
I knew it wasn't gonna be easy, but it's like, what the fuck? That's a whole drop. It's fall damage.
Fall damage kills.
Exactly.
Fall
Snap
damage.
shot.
Fall damage is 1d6 per 10 feet fallen. You'd take 3d6.
Okay, I wouldn't die, but you guys might.
Matt, we know. City, I had the horrible encounter with a dragon that dropped my character like fucking 100 and something feet from the air.
No, little Pathfinder.
It killed her. Sort of.
30 feet.
Okay, let me see here. Okay, can you make me the better of your strength or your athletics or your acrobatics?
Alright. Let's do athletics. Come on!
I'm so sorry.
Are you fucking kidding
This is
me?
how we.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
You are pushed over the edge of this hill, and you tumble down onto the mossy stone below. You're gonna take a little bit of bludgeoning damage, but it's not like probably gonna kill you. 13.
Okay, that's not bad, but still, that means you guys are right there!
Nothus, Vanessa, and Molly, you are on these stairs like 10 or 15 feet away or so from this happening. What do you do? Starting with Nothus.
There's not time to catch him.
You can't catch me.
We're 15 feet away from him.
From Ethel, you're about like 20 feet away from Remiel, who is currently falling down a cliff.
Currently falling down a cliff.
Yes, he's in the process of doing it since combat turns are like what, 6 seconds? 10 seconds?
Yeah, about that.
Hmm. Nothus is gonna try and Fey Presence her.
Oh,
No.
aw. Is that
So
your
you'd
final
have to get-
answer?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
You're gonna try
He
and
has to
fake
get a little-
presence her.
He has to get a little bit closer to do that, but yeah. She's got issues regarding Faye.
Well, alrighty.
Mhm.
In that case, what is your warlock spell save?
Let's check that. That's a 16.
A 16. She
Mhm.
needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
She sure does.
Hmm.
Jesus
God, no!
Christ.
No, why?
This old bitch is rolling like nobody's business.
She really is. Rude.
Thankfully, you still have some
16.
movement left. Would you like to continue running?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're running.
So, before you do that, I do want to ask one other thing, and that is, how do you try to use Fey Presence?
He's gonna try to evoke as many like Prince of Autumn specific imagery as he can with the glowy and the leaves and all of it.
So, is the goal to charm or cause fear?
The goal is to cause fear.
Okay, so you head up and do your best to channel the magical essence of your boss. And you basically just sort of pose for a minute, and then she snarls and you run away. So, Vanessa and Molly, you are witness to this. You are witness to Remiel currently falling down a small cliff. What do you do, Vanessa?
What the hell am I gonna do?
Running is an option.
Running is absolutely an option. Never let it be said that my fights cannot be run from.
I mean, alright. She's gonna run.
Alrighty. So, are you staying ahead or behind Nothus?
Behind Tanapis.
Gotcha. And Molly, what are you doing?
Probably gonna hit with that fucking just a pushback, just to make some distance real fast. Just holler, holler, get dollar, get the fuck away from me. Ha, ha, ha.
Interesting. Okay, what's your spell save DC?
Not that high. 14.
Okay. So you are trying to blast her back inside of her house?
Kind of at an angle. If she could topple off, that'd be great. But
Oh, like trying to topple her off of the cliff?
yeah,
Okay, she's like halfway out the doorway, so I'm gonna say that if she fails
or
this,
just back it.
if she fails this, she very well might.
Hey,
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ, Ethel.
fuck off. God damn it.
Fuck off, Ethel.
Oh my god.
Well, it's still 2 for 1, so double your fucking movement, bitch. And Molly will just kind of like, does that. Sees that doesn't work, just kind of like curtsy. Well, I'll sure. I can't tell the Prince of Autumn, but I shall tell Titania. Runs.
Lord. So, you do that. Remiel, you come to a rest at the bottom of this cliff, like right next to that wooden platform. What do you do?
Jeez. So where exactly, like, is he in relation to this image?
Like right about there.
There, okay.
Yeah, using the actual tokens.
Yes,
May
to the
help.
token. Yeah, make that okay. Is there a way he can see like to get around back to like the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, you can easily like continue curving around and run back up there.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna do that. He's gonna try to get back to the bottom of the stairs to meet everyone.
Alrighty. Can you make me a perception check while you're on the way? I'm gonna say you have about 90 feet to clear, so you'll be to where the party is right now in 2 turns if you dash now. But can you make me a perception check?
Yes, perception.
Oh my god.
No, my fucking. Oh my god!
Chaos dice! Chaos
The
dice!
chat. Okay, the chat broke for me. I didn't even see what I get. Did I get in that one?
No, you got a 2.
Oh my fucking god! Fuck me.
So Ethel is currently trying to follow you guys down the stairs, but she's having a hard time of it because there is a gust of wind blowing her back physically. She struggles against it, trying to clear the distance, you know, like with one of her arms up in front of her, and points at you, Molly. Give me just 1 second.
She fucking tried. Fucking piece of bitch.
You, Fakin! I disavow you! I curse your name!
Ah, shit.
Kiera!
And she uses vicious mockery, and you get advantage on it because you used a fake name.
Ah, stupid.
Stupid.
Chance.
What do I do?
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, dude. Yeah, you
She
can laugh that off.
She's like, see, I knew I shouldn't have been giving you my name. Fuck you!
You just hear this utter rage from this old woman. Now this it is your turn. There is a very annoyed hag coming down the stairs towards you slowly. What do you do?
Let's shatter her.
So, I do want to mention something.
Yeah.
Namely, the fact that this staircase is kind of rickety. Would you like to target both her and the stairs?
Hell yeah.
Alright, so that's a con save, my guy?
Yes, it is.
Let's see. Her bullshit luck streak does not continue. Roll damage.
Thank God.
Roll that big fucking shatter damage.
God.
Alright, so let me see here. That's a pretty big chunk. And I'm gonna say that 14 is probably enough to kind of like shatter the already kind of moldy boards there. And she goes sliding down the cliff. And she's also going to take that 3d6.
Oh boy.
Alright. She lands in a very undignified heap at the bottom of the cliff, not too far behind you, Remy.
Behind him?
Yeah, because you, like, just came from there.
Alright.
Vanessa, it's your turn.
Alright, so this hag is at the bottom of the cliff, right?
That is correct.
How far away is she?
I'd say she's about 30-ish feet away from you right now.
30.
It's currently tumbling down the side of a cliff.
How about I hit her with a lightning bolt to add insult to injury?
I would love that. Okay, so Vanessa, you channel this arcane might that you've been getting more and more used to lately, and you just point it straight down towards Ethel. And
As she is tumbling.
yes, I love it. And while I know it's probably not what she's doing, all I can imagine is her just doing the same motion as, boy, what are those? And she's going to make a Dex saving throw. And the good thing is, Dex is not a hag's forte. That doesn't save, does it?
I don't think so.
Alright,
I definitely don't think so.
roll me 8d6. Not bad.
Oh, yeah.
So, you treat Ethel like a fucking clay pigeon. This is the perfect chance to, like, practice your lightning bolt marksmanship, and you just nail her in the chest as she's tumbling down. You see, like, behind her, some of the wooden structure of the platforms start to, like, burst into flame as your lightning bolt strikes through it and hits it. And Ethel herself is not looking any better, given that her hair is now partially on fire. Molly, what are you doing?
Hey, wouldn't it suck if she was more on fire?
Yes, it would. Do it.
Hey, right before she fucking lands, can I put a flame sphere right underneath her?
Can you hit me with the spell card for that, babe?
60 feet.
Flaming sphere. Can I just say that I love y'all pulling these, like, environmental shit
It's good.
sort of kills? These are fantastic. So she's going to make a dex save that she is falling into, so I'm gonna give her disadvantage. 2d10, or 2d20, don't hold 1, +1. And she fucking fails.
Yeah, that's a fucking miss there, but that's a
That's
fucking
a
kick
swing
in
and
the
a miss.
Can I cast it at a higher level? Damn.
You could cast it at 3.
I could.
If that is the case, you would deal 3d6.
Apparently,
Alright.
that's
10 total damage.
that says 1d6. What?
Oh, no, it does the 2d6 on the lower part, and then the 1d6 on the upper part.
Oh, so that's 10.
You got a 5, a 2, and a 3.
Oh, so that's 10. 10 damage.
Yes.
10 damage.
So Ethel's not having a great day. And
Molly's not exactly gonna keep running down. Or at least slow down, because, like,
this is a good vantage point.
looks
Okay.
at the house.
Let me roll 2 things in secret.
It can't be secret if you just say it out loud, man.
Well, yeah, but you won't know the results. And you won't know what
Is-
they're for.
Because
Sorry, what did you say?
I think it's okay.
Cool. So, at this little, like, moment between turns, it starts to feel colder.
Yes, the other two. That's what I figured.
And, Remiel, you can hear wood creaking from over near the inn after the lightning bolt and fire sphere stop making as much noise.
Oh boy.
It is now your turn, coincidentally.
Okay. How far is he from where Ethel is?
About 30 feet. You can reach it.
And how far is he away from everyone else? From the bottom of the stairs?
Since you sprinted last turn, like, well, it'd be 30 feet more of like stairway to get up there.
Okay. Well, like, how about like to like the bottom of the stairs?
Oh, to the bottom of the stairs where Ethel is, you mean?
Well, oh, is she at the bottom of the stairs? Or...
Yeah, she just fell down a cliff, dude.
Oh, well, the way it sounded, it may feel like you fell off like the side, but like, okay.
I'm sorry for the
Yeah.
yeah.
You're a little
Anyway, where are you going?
But he's kind of looking like Remiel's kind of like he notices the change in the atmosphere, and he is kind of looking around. But also, like, as he sees Ethel, just like, I guess, just lying there. Is she alive? Can you tell if she's alive?
Oh yeah, she's definitely alive, and she's pissed.
Okay. Why don't we go up to her and we still got branding smite on, so let's just try to fucking smack her again with that.
That is a fantastic idea. Alright, in that case, would you like to make me 2 attacks at advantage because she is very prone?
Yes. So with advantage, that's or
with advantage, that is roll 2d20, take the higher.
Okay. Hey. And
Excellent.
another one. Yeah.
Excellent.
Hmm?
Roll damage for both of those, baby.
All right. That is one.
Fuck you, Ethel.
Fuck you, Ethel.
Damage.
So
and-
14 just from the strike.
Yep. And then the branding smite does 2d6 radiant. So.
That is just oof. Oof.
Whoops. That's not it. There.
Damn, bro. Okay, you hit her with this branding smite, and remind me, what does branding smite do? It does like damage over time, right?
Oh yeah, that's not it. Okay, hold on. Get it. The thing. Here we go. Target.
So it glows for a little while.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. I was kind of in my brain. I was hoping like maybe the radiant damage does more since she's a witch, and you know.
Well, what I can say is you just slice into her like nobody's business, and she looks fucking terrible. She's like crawling away, still cursing at you in the process.
God.
And I would like to note something.
Mm-hmm.
Green hags have something called Invisible Passage, where they can choose to go invisible.
About that.
Branding Smite makes it impossible to do so.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sir. You've just fucked her over. She is still spitting curses as she goes, and you hear, like, some muttered ones that you can barely make out, but you do hear your fake name, Morrison. Make me a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Alright. Yeah!
Yeah, that fucking do it.
It feels like a little like tickle. Like,
You know what? Just because you got a crit on there, do you want to
Yeah.
say anything like cool and paladin-y as you resist?
Hmm. I don't know if I could like do.
Fuck are you, Calvin?
No, he'll say something like, "If you knew my true name, I would have slaughtered you right here."
Nice.
Could I? I don't know if I could do like intimidation on that.
I'm gonna say no, because it was more of a fluff thing, but I like it. I like it. Nothis, what are you doing?
Praying for his life. But actually, let's hit her with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, that is wonderful. Okay, roll me. Yeah, that hits. Those hit.
Oh my god.
Finally.
Ooh. So I want you to do two things for me. One, I want you to describe how you managed to kill Ethel. And two, I want you to make a perception check.
Okay. He's just gonna fire them both into her as fast as he can, but not before he tells Ethel to say hi to the Prince of Autumn for him.
Oh, that's good. You just like shout down the side of the cliff, "Hey! Say hi to the Prince of Autumn for me!" And you... So anyway, I started blasting. And I like to think that you just fucking put two straight holes through her. And
She's-
Ethel... What was that?
She's turned to them.
Yes.
Ethel is dead.
Yay! That's one
You
down.
do not succeed on the perception check, but Vanessa and Molly, can you make them as well?
Okay.
Could I make them?
You are currently at the bottom of the cliff.
Okay.
You are in a hole, good sir.
Well, you see, you are currently in a hole?
Wow, a good perception for once.
Molly and Vanessa, you hear something behind you, and you kind of like glance over to look, because, you know, this is a combat situation. Can't really spare, like, your full attention. You see Fuzzlekins.
Ah, you.
And Fuzzlekins looks to you, Molly, and just gives kind of a solemn nod as she is turning to dust. And the weird thing
Goodbye.
is,
Change
as-
the world.
as
Lifeline
her
message.
head
Goodbye.
kind of like dissolves into this pile of dust, the larger eye stays intact
Can I yoink it?
and just on the stairs. Yes, you may. And because it is you specifically,
Oh.
you can
Sure,
make
it's
me a nature or history check
Oh hell yeah!
for that good Fey lore.
If I fail it now, can I take it later?
Maybe.
History, nature.
Yeah, just whichever one you want.
Then
I'm not gonna do it. It
can't have
looks,
Dang it.
anything.
looks like a
Can't.
really shiny eyeball. Kind
Well,
of
pocket
feels
it,
like
yeah.
a stone.
Pocketed.
All right.
Pocketed.
Vanessa, what are you doing with your turn? The other two hags have not made an appearance yet. You have a moment of a breather.
She's gonna breathe, and she's gonna go call out to Remiel. Are you? Where are you?
Down here!
Are you okay?
Barely.
Hang tight.
Are you okay, you say, as Nothus bleeds out next to you?
Yeah, what the fuck?
This isn't about not this.
Okay, so you take a breather. Molly, what do you do?
Smack not this. I'm kidding. You
smack the
his
6 hit
night-
points out of him.
You slap his knightly ass.
You slap his knightly ass!
How dare you? She will cure wounds on not this.
Yeah. Molly has to cure wounds, that's why Vanessa didn't do anything.
Basically, yeah. Alright, hit me with that cure wounds.
So another 3 spell slot. So yeah, that's up to 3, so it's 14.
You get 14 HP back, Nothus. Aren't you glad?
Thank you.
You
No problem.
fucking needed it.
You have mushroom grow out of you. I'm sorry. Start there.
Yeah. It's kind of gross.
Well,
Stop calling me their mushrooms! Gross!
They are!
They're not!
I mean, they're very pretty. Okay. So, that's about when two things happen very quickly.
Anyway.
On the far end of town, you hear a horrible cackle as the wind starts to get colder and colder.
no.
And on a, I shit you not, flying on a broom
God.
comes this disgusting old woman with blue frozen skin, trailing like just snow behind her as she flies.
I'm Mr. Red Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow.
Yeah.
She's so lucky it's not Molly's turn because, like, hey, wouldn't it suck if you just get off?
Yeah, Ramiel's just like, hey, descend.
No, it's just
Descend.
stupid.
You mind if I descend?
And on the other side, from the inn, Remiel, you can hear the wood creaking as you see a massive, like, tree trunk thick foot take a step out of the front door.
Oh, no.
Ew, it's the foot fetish.
Oh, dearie. And this massive, misshapen woman with, like, a small tree growing out of her humped back walks out of the front door, ducking as she does so. I don't know that that was such a good idea. Ysolda and Rhyme are now on the field.
Great.
Looks at my spell slots. Okay.
Rhyme is going first. Vanessa lets out a, "You've got to be kidding me."
When the first witch flies in and then the second witch comes in, it's just like, oh, God, help us.
So, it's time for hags.
Hags!
Y'all wanted more hags?
No.
No.
Alright, sorry, I just gotta look up some stuff. There it is. Alright. So. This frigid bitch points down at you, Remiel, because you are a very clear and present threat over her comrade's very dead body.
What are you talking about? Why is he a threat?
He has a sword out, basically. To someone who just arrived on the scene, you look like the most capable fighter, basically. And she is going to point down at you, and a light blue icy ray flies from her curled, gnarled fingertip. And she's going to cast Ray of Frost.
Oh boy. So just my AC?
That is against your AC, correct?
Oh, that does not hit.
You pop your shield up on a dime, and you can feel like a slight force against it as a coating of frost starts to cover the outside. And Remiel, it's your turn now.
Alright. Kind of between a rock and a hard place right now. What does Remiel do? What does she From where Remiel is, can he at least run towards where everyone else is?
That he can.
Alright. He's gonna do just that. He's gonna gather back up with everyone.
I'm going to say that with a dash action, you will get to the rest of the group.
I gotta get a dash? Damn it. Well, do I do that, then that means I won't be able to attack. Right?
Correct.
Okay. Am I able to do a spell? No.
Well, you still have your bonus action.
Okay. Can I use one of my oath spells to do that?
I mean, are those oath spells bonus actions?
I don't know.
Well, what are you trying to cast?
Trying to cast command on
That
Rock.
is an action, unfortunately.
Dang it.
Alright.
Okay, well, how about let Remiel, like, kind of... he'll do command, and then he'll start making his way back up to the rest of the group.
Okay, so he'll do command and then, like, get halfway there?
Do command on... Yes.
Cool, cool.
So, I'll do command on Rhyme, and the command will be Descend.
Alrighty. So I believe that is a charisma save?
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's see. Can she do it?
Yeah.
Fucking fortunately. I'm sorry, man.
It's fine. Now, everyone else gotta have their luck bonuses, and then... Fuck.
On the upside, poor Isolde is very fat and
That's
fairly
not nice.
slow for her size. So she starts her way up the wooden platforms, and she is not going to get to do much this turn, though let me see. What that spell does exactly.
Which spell?
Give me just a sec. Alright, so once she gets to about that point, she casts Fog Cloud. And the area around the base of the hill begins to fill with this thick, billowing, almost smoke-like fog that obscures her, though Rhyme is still flying high enough that she is well above. Ethel is fucking dead. Nothus. Let me take her off the turn order.
Okay. As an action, I want to hit them with an Eldritch Blast. I just want to also know if he could maybe light that Lantern of Revealing, or would that be a full turn?
I almost forgot you had the Lantern of Revealing. I would
And
say
almost all his money on it.
I would say that is a full, like, action. But you are free to throw out those Eldritch Blasts as you please.
Alright.
Who are you aiming at?
Are they close enough to where he can hit one with each beam?
Poor Isolde is currently obscured by fog, so you would be taking some penalties.
Hit Frosty then.
Alright, you are going to throw that shit out at Rhyme.
Does that hit?
Let me see. Yeah, those fucking hit!
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Damn, dude. Yeah, you throw out 2 excellent shots, and you see just like sparks fly off of her broom as she's trying to dodge through your barrage of Eldritch Blasts. Vanessa, it's your turn again. What do you do?
Vanessa,
Yes.
Vanessa.
it's your turn.
I will be honest, I zoned out a little. I'm sorry.
No problem. So Rhyme and poor Isolde are out on the field. What would you like to do?
Yes.
Isolde Rhyme just got shot with Eldritch Blast.
Cool. Vanessa's gonna throw out a shatter
At?
at who just got hit, Rhyme?
Rhyme.
She's gonna toss a shatter at her.
Alright. That is going to be a Constitution saving throw. Let me throw out one of those bad boys. I don't think that saves against you.
Nope, that is just one away from
Fuck
saving.
yes, dude. Hit me with that damage.
The damage.
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 Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Well,
She's going
Spin?
serpentine. She's hard to hit. You throw out a fairly powerful shatter, but she is like swirling around a lot in air, so she doesn't take as much as someone with like a more static position would. She still takes some, of course. Molly, it is your turn.
Let me read several things.
No problem.
Oh, my flaming sphere's still up.
Oh, that it is. You still have concentration on it. By the way, I should mention, the flames are starting to spread because the place is still on fire.
Hmm.
So, around where Poor Isolde is currently catching fire.
Yeah, see, now you have to, like, realize that Molly is forced with a dilemma of, ha, you remind me of my dad. Looks at the fire. Shit. So, with actual pain in her heart, she will aim the flaming sphere towards Isolde. Or at least in the way, and so that Isolde doesn't go up.
Gotcha. So basically you're trying to block her off.
Yeah.
Alright. In that case...
Because all of my spells are concentration spells.
She's going to make a dex save. Old bitch can move, damn.
Why all these old bitches be moving?
I don't know, man. Alright, so she still takes half damage, so roll me 3d6.
Is it plus anything or no?
It is not plus anything. Alright, so she takes a decent little chunk of damage. And is, currently in the middle of dealing with a big flaming sphere.
Mm.
It is Rhyme's turn. And you guys are actually putting some hurt on her. She's not a fan of that. So, she's gonna do something kinda mean. Namely, and let me find it here. Alrighty. So, she pauses a little bit in midair, and she raises both hands off her broom, and this globe of frigid wind and stones of ice starts to swirl above her before she just rears back and fucking chucks it towards Nothis, Molly, and Vanessa. And she casts Ice Storm. Can I get a dex save from each of you?
Sure.
Oh no.
Alright. And Vanessa?
And Vanessa?
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. God. Where do I find that?
That's going to be in the upper left of the front page of your character sheet.
Ah. I rarely look there. I did not mean to roll twice. Take the first one.
No worries. So, I've got good news and bad news.
Yeah?
Molly saves!
Hey!
Hey.
Yeah.
Not this and Vanessa don't.
Okay.
22 damage is inflicted.
Oh god, I don't
That is
more than I healed back.
that
Not
is exactly
conscious.
that is exactly Nora's hit point maximum. She is also unconscious.
Oh boy. Molly, you take 11 damage.
Cool. Tasty.
Remiel, it is your turn.
Gosh, what does Remiel see when that fucking ice storm happens?
You see this orb of frigid air, just like this blizzard in a sphere, bomb down towards your friends and pelt them with hailstones, just horrid winds, and overall, just a big old not good time. And you see Rhyme on her broom laughing.
It's not like seeing his friends in danger like this. God.
If you use all your movement, you can reach your friends this turn. What are you doing?
That's 60 feet of movement.
No, that is 30 feet.
Okay.
So you don't have to dash.
Alright. Alright, Remiel will get to everyone. Go over and just see everyone. Vanessa's unconscious. Is there anything he can do about that?
Well, you do recall that he's a paladin.
Not just hit stick.
I'm sorry, that was mean. No, you do have lay on hands.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know, like, if that was just if I could do that to get her back up. Yeah. Yeah. So he sees Vanessa unconscious and will immediately just put his hands on her shoulder and heal. Yeah, lay on hands.
So as she's starting to black out from the like blizzard happening around her, basically, you reach out and you take her shoulder and you pump your healing magic into her body. How much are you healing?
For 20. Wait,
all right.
Actually, wait, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, 22.
All right, up to full.
Yep.
Vanessa,
Back to full.
you are back on your feet at full HP.
Yep. Are you all right?
Oh, what? Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Poor Isolde, at the bottom of the stairs, is currently trying to figure out, hey, how the fuck can I get around this flaming sphere that is currently slamming into my chest? And unfortunately, she's not finding a great answer to that. So she is going to treat this as difficult terrain and travel another 15 feet, but is still like trying to navigate the flames and all that are down here. Nothis, it is your turn.
I got you.
Which, you know what time it is.
Death save time.
That is correct. Hit me.
What is that? Just a straight D20?
Yes, it is. 10 or higher, you get a success.
Yeah.
So you start to stabilize a little bit. Vanessa, it is your turn. You are back on your feet. Ron is still laughing at y'all. What do you do? Vanessa?
Yeah?
Oh, what do you do? It is your turn.
She's gonna slap a mage armor on herself.
Might not be a bad idea. Alright, so you buff up your AC, Molly?
Uh, Looks at spells. Okay. Do I have anything that's instant cast? Snuff is technically up.
Come again?
Is Nothus technically up?
Like, up and in the fight? No, he is unconscious.
I guess I can heal. I don't have many, like, big spells left, so it's gonna have to be just a normal level 1.
Well, let's give it a shot.
4 health.
Nothus! I got some good news, buddy.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
And, okay, so since that's an instant, she still has the flaming sphere. She might fucking... Can she hurl it into the sky? Is that a thing I could do?
Huh. I hadn't thought about it, but I don't see why not.
Just kind of like angrily gesture at the flaming sphere, and then just fucking whip it at the fucking Ryan, just like.
You know what? I'll allow it. She is going to make a dex save to try and avoid that. And she's going to fail. She's too busy taunting.
Yeah.
Well, she's a bitch, so get fucked.
Give me 3d6 damage, baby.
Sure thing. Reasons.
Chaos dice.
Yeah.
Chaos dice.
Chaos dice.
That's 2 nets.
Alright. I really wish Lucia was here, but it is now
Yeah.
Rhyme's turn again. She is dealing with a flaming sphere that just, like, flew out of the fog and smacked into her from below. So she's looking a little singed. A little crispy around the edges. And she's not too happy about it.
Also, give me a hot second. Give me a hot second to read this bullshit.
What's up?
Mm-hmm. Like,
Saving
Magic.
throw the series stops reserves when you move the sphere you can direct it. Stop, we're all scrolling back up.
yeah.
God, I hate words. They make my brain hurt. Okay,
Words be words.
if it ends, okay. She doesn't move, she gets to get fucking hit again, by the way.
Correct. She's still, like, you know, moving around.
Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere.
Yeah.
So technically, I should have been taking more hits.
She did move away from it through difficult terrain last turn.
Fair.
Yeah. Rhyme is still, like, flying around on her broom. However, I'm going to say that she doesn't actually move far away from it. Because she raises her hands again like she's charging up another spell. This one looks significantly bigger. Remiel, it's your turn. And she is going to take 3d6. Would you like to roll that, Ralph? Not bad. Not bad.
Okay. How many times can I use my my oath spells?
Your oath spells count as prepared, so how many spell slots do you have?
In general, or
Just like
like my normal spell slots.
yeah.
2 level 1 spell slots left.
Okay. What are you going to do? Hey, you. What you gonna do? People in the house. Let's go. It's your boy JG. All right. So.
Alright. Sorry for a second. Okay. Can I do some bullshit?
Maybe. Sell it to me.
So I can use command, and they have to do, the command based on like the one letter, command they do, right?
Yeah.
What if I tell Rhyme to freeze? It's within her ability to freeze herself, correct?
Huh. You know what? Just because it would make for an ironic pun, I'm going to allow it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use command, and Remiel's just going to point at Rhyme and just yell out, "Freeze!"
Huh?
It's because she's using frost spells. And she fucking fails!
Shut up. Shut up.
Yes!
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
Yes!
Get fucked.
Get fucked!
Yes!
Oh my god. Okay, so because she crit failed, I'm going to add a little bit to this. So, I will say that she is immune to her own cold damage.
Okay.
However, she does stop what she's doing, and since what she is doing is currently channeling a spell that is quite fucking powerful, she basically lets go of it in the middle of trying to use it, and she is standing there with an orb of snow and frost just sort of hanging above her, and you can see that the rest of her form is frozen. Like, she literally froze and, is not moving. But her eyes just sort of travel up like, oh no. and it drops, and she falls out of the sky down to the ground into the wooden floor of the plaza. And I'm going to say that she was about like 50 feet off the ground or so.
Ooh.
So she's going to take 5d6 in falling damage.
I was hoping she would, her body would just entirely freeze and then she would shatter on the ground.
That would be fucking sick, but unfortunately impossible.
No, see, what would have been also great is if my turns were right after, because I could just do Flaming Surf bonk.
I mean, you could technically just bonk her right now.
Yeah, just bonk.
Poor Isolde is
Poor
not
Isolde.
happy about
Poor
this.
Isolde.
And for the first time since you've met this horrible hag lady, she distinctly loses the, like, you know, very nice old grandma voice and goes to "Ah!" And this, like, massive misshapen woman runs in front of Rhyme to, like, try and protect her comrade. And she is now in front and, like, you know, trying to shield Rhyme. And not this, it is your turn. What do you do?
God, I wish it was my turn right now. Anyway.
It'll be your turn. this time.
Yeah.
Not this, you're up. You're currently on the ground. You didn't know how you got there, but hey, now you have some more mushrooms.
Oh, thanks, Molly. Time to hit poor Isolde with a shatter, I guess.
They are within range to hit both of them.
Alright.
Since Shatter is a area of effect spell.
Let's get those con saves.
Alright. Let's see here. From both of them, it is going to be this. So that is for Isolde
Oh,
and
no.
for Rhyme. Both of them fail to hit me.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
It's just that one fucking vine of a dude watching a football up in the air and goes, oh damn.
Oh, damn.
It's not a football, it's a rocket, anyway.
It's a bottle rocket.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
fucking exactly what's going on right here.
Oh damn.
You let loose this massive, thunderous burst of force in their direction, and you just hear the woods reverberate with the sound of this one attack. Just
Plug's ears.
as this explosive magical force slams into both of them. Rhyme is currently hidden behind Isolde, but you can hear a yelp of pain. Isolde herself is not looking great and is, like, even with her extremely bulky body, that unbalanced her. That was a pretty big hit.
Yeah.
Vanessa, it is now your turn. Hey, you, what you gonna do?
Hey, me? What am I gonna do?
Correct.
I am going to cast Lightning Bolt, and I'm gonna use a heightened spell on it
To give them disadvantage.
to give them disadvantage.
So you get to, like, the front of, you know, your group that has been stationed up here on the edge of the cliff on these stairs, and you just rear back and you harness all the magical force you can feel in this area and you channel it into one ungodly bolt of lightning.
Yes, I do.
So for Isolde, that is going to be this. She fucking fails.
Oof.
For Rhyme,
She meets it.
meets it. Alright, she meets it.
Dang.
Would you like to roll that 8d6 damage?
So, poor Isolde gets the full 86, and Rhyme gets a 4d6.
She'll just take half of whatever Isolde takes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I want you to help me out with this, Nami.
Yes.
I want you to help by narrating how you fire this lightning bolt through Ysolda and kill Rhyme on the other side.
Ugh.
Because she still took enough to fucking murder her.
So, Vanessa raises her hand into the air and yells, "Die and rot, you unholy beast," before bringing her hand down, and as she does, the lightning crashes down through Ysolda and pretty much obliterates Rhyme in the process.
I love it. You can hear the splintering of wood beneath the fog cloud as your lightning bolt strikes with such destructive force that it like shatters the ground and the platform beneath Rhyme and sends her to a very messy, splintery end. Rhyme has been defeated. Molly, it is your turn. What do you do?
Still have a sphere.
Bonk.
That you do. All right, you gonna bonk?
Yeah, I'm just gonna push into her.
All right, so that is going to be
It's a dex save.
a fail. Roll me 3d6 fire damage.
6.
All right, a little chunk there. And you still have your action, since moving your flaming sphere is a bonus action. What do you do?
Thunderwave.
Your
How did you
microphone,
do that?
your microphone overloaded at the perfect fucking moment.
You literally base boosted! How did you do that?
I clapped.
You clapped so hard and base boosted!
Oh my
That was beautiful!
god, that was gorgeous.
I can't wait to hear it.
Okay, so she is going to make a con save against this. And she will succeed, but you will still roll damage. Give me that 2d8.
Extra 5. Also, is that a fucking Alicia I hear?
Alicia? Alicia! Just in time.
Hey,
morning.
Alicia.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
You fell
Alicia's
asleep in the
nap.
middle of the session.
You want a quick recap? Okay, so 3 ugly ass fucking hags started attacking us because Nothus decided to sass his way to death. We killed 1 and then 2, and now we're fighting Tree 1. It's great. Everything's fine. Vanessa and yeah. Nothus and Vanessa totally didn't go unconscious at one point. It's good.
Yeah,
The city fucked up another crit roll.
City fell down a fucking hill.
yeah, it fell down. But we basically just burned the witch that Noth is talking to death.
Yep.
And then her 2, I don't want to call her sisters. I don't know if they're sisters or not. But the other 2 hags just came in, and one of them was an ice lady on a broomstick, flying around and being a bitch. And Remiel, as she was charging up a spell, Remiel commanded her to freeze, which she crit failed that, and fucking basically ended up falling 50 feet.
It was
And I base boosted.
It was pretty goddamn cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Remiel, it is now your
Yeah.
turn. What do you do?
It's like cut G.
Alright.
I like you cut G.
I don't think I need to pee.
Okay. Like, how is Isolde doing? Like, from where Remiel is standing, what he's seeing, I don't know if I want to say that Isolde isn't really down for fighting anymore. But like, can I roll something to kind of see if that's the case?
Uh,
Because she has been like the most passive out of everyone. Like, hasn't like, I think she only did like maybe like one direct attack.
She looks enraged, but she also looks fucking terrible, and it's very clear that she's kind of thinking about running. Like, you feel like her not attacking was less because, hey, she didn't want to attack you, but it was more, hey, I need to be in melee range to fucking murder you.
So, like, that was like the case at first, and now it is just like,
this is more than I asked for.
okay. Hey, let's take out that spear.
You are going to take out your silver javelin?
Yep, the javelin. I keep pulling a spear. Just like, yeah. I'm gonna take out the javelin and we're gonna see if we can throw it at her.
Alright, chuck it.
Javelin spear.
Yep.
Potato pecan.
Oh my god.
Remiel.
So, the first throw doesn't go as well as you'd hoped. The good
First
news
throw?
is, the good news is, remember, your javelin is returning.
What? No, I didn't cast returning. I didn't cast returning.
Oh, you're specifically
No, I just-
not trying to?
No, I just threw it. I was just throwing it at her. I wasn't trying to return it.
Okay, because returning it is a free action, so you can make multiple attacks with it.
Okay, did it? Okay, like in terms of like it missing, like how far does it miss?
By a country mile. It is not a good throw, man. Like, the fog cloud and the fire and the smoke and everything, just, it is disorienting. You beefed it. You beefed it hard.
Freaked it.
We're not gonna return it just yet.
Well, you still have an attack.
True. I got one each.
May I recommend something that is very stupid and may get you killed?
You and I might be thinking the same thing, but I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea right now.
Is it jump off the stairs and do a, like, plummeting attack against Isolde?
He's like, don't predict me.
That wasn't 100% what it was, but going down there to try to fight her was definitely part of it. Fuck. I can't cast Smite either, so it's gonna be like normal attack. Can I? I can't.
No, you can. Smiting is a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, casting the smite and, like, enchanting your weapon is a bonus action.
Okay. You know what? We'll do that. Remiel's got. Well, I shouldn't say Remiel's got a lot of health, but fucking this bitch hasn't like hit anyone yet, so I don't know if she's gonna fucking take off like 30 hit points of like one hit. That's the thing.
It's up to you whether you want to test that.
Leap of faith. Leap of faith.
Fucking hell. No, I'm not gonna do it. Instead, what I think I might do is I have one more. I have one more healing potion according to my inventory, so I think I'm gonna
Which
take
is
that.
an action to drink.
That's a okay, not a bonus.
Sorry, Chief.
Okay.
If you want to delay your turn, or
That's fine.
like,
Yeah, it's fine. I'll delay it.
okay.
Sorry.
Poor Ysolda is going to start like backing away, and she like starts to turn to run. Nothis, it is your turn.
If she's running, do we want to kill her? Like, could we talk to her, or...
Depends if she's down. Depends if she's in the mood for talking.
So I want to mention this because you did roll a nat 20 history earlier. Hags are some of the most heinously evil fucking creatures on the planet. Like, that's not even a joke. When I said that they eat babies to reproduce, that is canon lore.
Huh.
Reverse.
This is not a redeemable woman.
Yeah.
This is really not a redeemable woman.
This is not.
Knowing
So
that
that
the
Eldritch will
knowing
not
that the
feel that.
whole place is a illusion, it makes me worry. What were we sleeping in?
Oh no, why would you say that?
Anyway.
When they're dead, we can go check.
Both of those hits.
We
Would you
want
like to roll
to?
damage?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm thinking one through the chest, one through the head. What are you thinking? Because you just killed her.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck yes. So, you rear back and you launch another pair of these red and green lances of energy that spear directly through Ysolda's head and her massive deformed chest. And she falls dead. Just past Rhyme, and in the slowly growing fires consuming the lower level of the town. And you have won against the Hags of Pleasant Valley.
Yay!
Congratulations! You didn't die.
I almost died.
It was pretty goddamn close. But you didn't die.
Yeah.
Now that that is over, what are you doing?
We need to roll
What I saw.
What?
Sorry, I want to see if there's anybody like still living in the town, or if the illusion is totally gone.
Yeah, is illusion gone?
Can you make me a perception check for that one?
Everyone?
Yes. If you're all like scanning and trying to find people kind of in the flames and shit. not this, I'm going to say that you manage a good enough perception roll to see that, okay, so the various houses that seem to contain random old folks have been pretty burnt, but you don't see any of them outside, so maybe they're okay? Either way, like, whatever they were doing, either as illusions or as real people stuck with hags, that would probably be better. But you do see, near the front gate of the town, the guard you guys saw on your way in is just sort of standing back from the flames, watching the place go up.
Molly's just gonna like quickly skedaddle up.
To
Molly,
Ethel's
wait.
house?
Yeah, it's just like, I need to go check if they're there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Vanessa's keeping an eye on that old
Yeah.
gate man.
Remiel might actually go approach him.
Sure. You do your best to, like, navigate through the flames, and without it being, like, the middle of a combat, you can do so relatively safely.
Yeah, I mean, Remiel has hellish resistance, so
Yeah, you're a tough dude. You can walk through there, no problem.
I'm not gonna bother them.
You get to him, and this dude closer up, it is clear that he is just looking at the fire in awe. This is a very old guy. His suit of armor is rusted. He's still holding his pike, and he's just watching the place burn.
Yeah. You.
Oh. Hello.
Hello, yes. Question. How long have you been here? How long have you been standing guard?
And he is kind of like mouth agape at this whole scenario. And that doesn't stop when you ask him your question. And he just kind of like averts his gaze for a minute. I don't know. Are they dead?
Yes. This entire town, so I don't even know how long, it was a complete fabrication.
This is recent. The last few years. The green one, Ethel. She had ownership of me. She's gone.
I'm sorry. Yes. You're free. Was there anyone else? Anyone else you took ownership of?
None that survived.
The other ones. What about them? Did they have anyone?
There was a girl. They kept her in Ethel's house. She came a few days ago.
Asima, yes? That's our friend. We've been looking for her for the past couple of days.
I hope you find her in good health.
I hope so too. What's your name?
Frederick.
Where are you from, originally? see. Is it far from here?
It will be a significant trip. I don't know exactly how far. There's nothing there for me anymore.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. And he stands up straighter for a moment and kind of gets his composure back. Thank you. Thank you.
Can Remiel, like, hug him?
Yes.
Hold him in some
Yes,
way?
he can.
He's gonna do that.
You give Frederick a hug as he starts to lose that composure again. And y'all just hug it out for a little bit. This guy has had a lot stolen from him. But at least now he's free. In the meantime, Molly,
Mm-hmm.
you are heading into Ethel's house, is that right?
Yep.
And you're going to go in and look for Arya?
Yep.
Alright. You enter, and you see what I was describing to Nothis earlier. The flames haven't reached this high yet. The place is untouched. It's creepy as fuck. There are various skulls in the sort of entry room. The parlor definitely has seen better days because in this version of the town, cobwebs grow in the corners. The seats are old and rickety, hard, and very unwelcoming. Further inside, you see the kitchen with various meat that you probably ought to think less about. And after a little while of exploration in this place, you come across a door. And after you open it up, you find exactly who you were looking for. Arya is alive. She doesn't look great.
Molly will just kind of run and, like, slide.
She... Okay.
Just to crouch down.
Arya is clothed in rags. Her skin is dirty. Along her right arm, there is this long gash that has not healed, and it goes all the way from just about the inside of her elbow to just about her wrist. And
Don't describe that wound anymore, please. Okay, thanks.
Will do. She just looks shell-shocked.
Molly will cast Cure Wounds on her to heal up at least the gash.
Yeah. You managed to patch her up pretty well.
Just kind of like, hey, do you remember me? I'm Molly.
She does very slowly nod along, though it takes her a minute to get there.
Alright, Molly will take off her cape cloak thing and just wrap it around as an extra measure of protection. And just kind of like, alright, so the town's on fire. We have to get you out of here.
Ramiel and everyone are outside, so if we can just, can you walk?
She gives you another very quiet nod.
Okay.
She offers her hand.
Come on.
She takes it and allows herself to be led out into the burning town. And presumably, you guys continue out back into the wilderness.
Yep. Frederick is coming with us.
You're bringing Frederick?
I would say like any old folk there can come
Yeah.
back to Shadowbrooke.
Yeah, because
None-
Remy was gonna like go to Frederick's, like just tell him like we're from Shadowbrooke. If you would like, we can take you there. It's safe.
Frederick has nowhere else to go. He accepts.
Yeah.
None of the other old folks in the town were real.
Okay.
So. Okay.
So we have Arya and Frederick now.
Yep.
Well,
Wait, is the Pleasant Valley sign like burned down? Is it still?
As you guys start to leave, far enough that the place is starting to fade into the tree line behind you, you can still hear the fire, and you can see the Welcome to Pleasant Valley sign engulfed in flames, crumbling to ash.
Right.
I have a very important question for each of you, and I would like to go through y'all one by one to ask it.
Okay.
wait, what?
I have a question to ask each of you, and I'm going to go through you one by one.
Okay.
Remiel,
Yes.
if you were to die tomorrow, people in Shadowbrooke would remember you. They would remember your name, your face, and your deeds. What would they remember you as? What legacy would you leave?
Like, you want me to answer it from his perspective, or? Just...
You can do it from an OOC perspective.
Okay. I think I want to say Shadowbrooke would remember Remiel as someone who was selfless and wanted to help as many people as he could. Although I would say that, in comparison to like his mother, he may not have done as many big heroic feats, but I guess he was a guardian of sorts, or he tried his best to be one.
All right. You received the legacy of the Guardian. From now on,
Guardian.
No. From now on, so there is something that some fighters can do. Protection fighters, specifically. And that is when an ally within 5 feet is attacked, they can choose to impose themselves between the attack and their friend to force disadvantage. And now, so can you.
Right.
Vanessa. People will remember you in Shadowbrooke long after you're gone, but how are they going to remember you?
Nami?
Nami?
Why was I muted again?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, dude.
They would remember Vanessa as a girl with a unknown origin who came from humble beginnings and discovered new things about herself and accepted herself for who she was and became stronger as a result.
Alright. I'm going to say that you receive the legacy of the student. You've learned a lot about yourself, and you will continue to learn more. But you have not a voracious hunger for knowledge, but a very healthy respect for it. And part of that knowledge is coming to terms with who you are and the abilities at your fingertips. So, from now on, go ahead and take this opportunity to pick out 2 more spells, because you will have more spells known than other sorcerers.
Upgrade.
Great.
Molly.
Uh-huh.
Nobody could forget Molly.
Tries to learn.
How would she be remembered if she went back to the Feywild and left Shadowbrooke?
She probably remembered as being like really weird and like persistently trying to befriend people. But like with a hint of like something is very off about her. Like despite like her friendly nature and all that, she's still kind of like, I mean, have you seen her? Like poisons yo. What the fuck? But like it's not from a place of intent malice, at least not yet.
It's more like eccentricity.
Yeah.
She's a cryptid.
She's a cryptid.
You get the legacy of the eccentric.
Yeah.
And for this, what I'm going to say is that from now on, and I expect you not to abuse this, from now on, you will gain advantage on any stupid fucking idea you can sell me on. The roles involved in doing so.
Oh yeah.
So, if you want to, say, try to attack someone on the far end of the room by jumping on a chandelier and, you know, cutting it so that it falls in the right direction.
I got the Jack Sparrow rule.
Basically, you would be able to pull off dumb acrobatic maneuvers like that.
Oh yeah.
Nothis is pretty reserved, but, I mean, a dude with looks like him?
Not this so handsome.
Yet, no, he's not fading from memory anytime soon. How are people going to remember you?
Oh god, this man has not interacted with society other than having a huge debt to people for 200 plus years.
Yeah, but he's been looking fine for 200 plus years.
All that counts.
This is how people in Shadowbrooke will remember you.
Yeah. God, I guess. A vaguely rude, obnoxious elf? Who knows what goo is?
He's pretty powerful, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like the shatters and like the fucking like
Eldritch just blast.
Yeah, man,
He's
Eldritch
mysterious. He's
Yeah.
rude. He's every fucking
he's
young
like,
adult.
Better than you.
Oh
yeah,
my
he's just
god.
it's just like he's so like edgy and rude, but he's so cool.
He's like
You know?
every young female adult. Like,
Yeah.
if we had to like have a fandom, Nothus would be, the one that gets the fanfics.
Yeah,
And the
no,
fan
you're
art.
right.
Yeah. The
Oh
one
my
that
god.
everyone
I
drifts
wish we had a
over.
fandom. I'm going to
I don't. They're
give
gonna call me racist.
No.
I'm going to give Nothis the legacy of the aloof. What I'm going to allow this to do is you are going to be bonded to Benry Inker for fucking ever. You're just not getting rid of him. But he is an ally that you will have permanently, which means that you will be able to put him to good use. Not just in terms of, using him to cast spells remotely, but he will also be able to serve as basically a third arm during combat and be a representative of you, allowing you to do some skill tests remotely.
Hell yeah.
Benry Anchor can now help you out a little bit more.
Yay.
Oh, what a champ.
Hey, Lucia.
Is he your pog champ?
Alicia, you fucking
Alicia.
awake?
Alicia.
She might have
It
passed
is.
out. I mean, medication does that.
Yeah, that does it. I will have to ask her next time.
Next time.
But you guys are building legacies for yourselves here in Shadowbrooke.
Yay.
People aren't going to forget you.
Hell yeah.
Especially not after you do them good turns like this. And with that, I think that is a fantastic place to end this chapter of Shadowbrooke. Welcome to Pleasant Valley.
It wasn't so pleasant after all.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
It was not.
Thank you for tuning in. I have been your DM as per usual, Matt, and I love my players so goddamn much for everything they do. Thank you for anyone who came to watch the stream, and have a fantastic night.
Good night.
Love you all. Goodbye.